We have a brand new roofing sponsor called Central Homes Roofing. Their website is centralhomesroofing.com. BDM actually is getting a re-roof right now with Central Homes Roofing.
There you go. Family business. They've been in business for over 30 years. Free inspections and estimates. And voted #1 best roofer 3 years in a row by the Orlando Weekly. So they have something in common with old Tom and Dan.
Yeah, they offer hurricane warranty. Also W2 crews. So their crews are their own, which is rare in the roofing industry.
You wanted me to start referring to you as W2 crews, your wrestling name.
And they handle any types of roofs. Over 1,100 5-star Google reviews. Search for them yourself. Same-day estimates if you're curious. Also, you can get $500 off a re-roof if you mention Tom and Dan. So if you need a new roof, right off the bat, $500 off. You got to mention Tom and Dan. But just give them a call if you have any roofing problems.
You can get a same-day estimate, say $500, just by mentioning us, like, immediately. So you can do that. CentralHomesRoofing.com.
They also offer repairs. A lot of roofing companies won't even do repairs if they're under a certain amount, and they will help you out. And so give them a call. Talk to them. Again, their website is CentralHomesRoofing.com. Welcome back to A Corporate Time. We've got Jeff and Zach here from the Orlando Science Center. How you guys doing?
We're good, thank you. Thanks for having us out. Happy summer.
Yeah, happy summer to you guys as well. This is my, you said the right word. You said summer. That makes me think of, what do people like? Air conditioning. What does the Science Center have? It's got a big air conditioner at the Science Center.
We've got cool science to beat the summer heat.
Boom.
I mean, it is hot. I mean, extremely hot.
Can I tell you something? My Peloton and my workout gear is all on the 4th floor of my house. Like, I live in a townhome. Like, it's no different. Like a big apartment. Top floor, it's so hot, I couldn't work out yesterday. I was like, I have to turn on the AC, because my wife's cheap. She won't run the AC on the 4th floor. I was like, I can't work out today. It's too hot inside. Can't even do it. So it is gross.
If you do want to beat the heat, the Orlando Science Center is the place to go. Also, the Dome is open.
The Dome is open, and it is awesome. Get down and check out the Dome.
You guys have been doming
star
it up.
Power. It's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
The Phenomenon exhibit is also running right now, and give our audience an explanation of that.
Phenomena is an exhibit that's only here for the summer. It is about the science of optical illusions, what happens in your brain that makes you think you're seeing something that's not really real. So there is all kinds of crazy stuff in there. Fun for kids, fun for adults. There's a mirror maze. There's a room that looks like you're upside down. There's another room where it looks like you're a giant and the other person in the room is a dwarf. There's a room.
That's called the Tom and Dan. and we have an idea for that. We're going to do something in there that'll blow your mind. Like what I do in there will blow your mind, because I'm going to make myself extra small and make Tom extra big.
Well, there you go.
That's the way to do it.
Should we run a contest where if you go to the Science Center and go to the Tom and Dan room, take a picture, hashtag Tom and Dan room.
I'll give you a nice.
There you go.
We'll give someone a prize.
Yeah, I'll give you a nice custom hat or something good. I'll give you something good. Yeah,
I'll throw in 4 tickets to the Science Center.
That's way better than our hat idea. Science Center tickets. Yeah, that's great. So you can bring people back.
Yeah, so put up hashtag Tom and Dan room, and then we'll pick one winner, 4 tickets, straw hat.
We'll do a video for it when we're there. And plug.
All right,
that's right. You guys are going to come check out.
I can't wait. Week. I thought, actually, I saw you guys on the calendar today. I was like, oh, we're going today. And we weren't. So I don't want you to think that I didn't want to see you. But I was very excited about it. Anytime we get, like, when he tells me, oh, yeah, remember, we're going to the Science Center today, I'm like, yes!
Well, this exhibit's insane. And it is, if you're into optical illusions, and also nowadays we're all about selfies and throwing it on Instagram, it is a perfect selfie location.
Oh, yeah.
And Zach's team's put together some really cool stuff to explain what's happening in your brain when you're doing this. So this is an exhibit that is only with us this summer, Phenomena, and it's included in admission to the Science Center. The Dome is included in admission to the Science Center. So really good time to get over there and have a good time with family, with friends, see some really cool stuff.
And
there's air conditioning.
Yes.
I like to And that's my period of every sentence.
And covered parking. So if it's raining, you're not ever going to get wet.
You have a very nice parking garage.
Yeah.
I struggled with one this afternoon, and yours is a non-struggleable parking garage. I don't know if that's even a way to say it.
I will share that with the facilities guy. He'll be
yours
pretty
is
psyched
easy.
to hear that.
I was trapped in one at my financial planner earlier today. Not fun. Yours is easy. Easy. It's an easy day, guys. Do it.
The summer camps are still happening, correct, too?
Summer camps are still happening. They are about 90% full. Ooh. So if you are interested, we have the availability listed on the website. You can check that out, or you can give us a call. You can call our reservation line at 407-514-2112 and find out what camps are available. But, there are a handful of camps available. And this is a great opportunity. Just because kids are out from school doesn't mean mom and dad get off of work. So you can know your kids are in a good place. Yep. Drop them off early as 7:30. Camp runs from 9 to 4. We have late pickup up to 6. And they're in workshops.
Thank you for doing the late. Can I tell you? Thank you for doing late pickup.
I'm a late pickup guy myself, and I'm working in that building.
Yeah. I mean, I remember using it when Maisie was of that age, and the late pickup is nice. You know, like when you got stuff to do, or if you want to work a little extra. Yeah. I'd rather my kid be doing something educational and better than them watching the iPad at home for the 2 hours. It's like I'll just leave you there and get my work done.
Well, there are a lot of camps that go and they end at 2. And if you're a working parent, what are you supposed to do?
Right.
So, I agree. I love the whole full day. I love the weight pickup. They're in a group of about 20 to 25 kids. Nice. There is a teacher. We use a lot of teachers who are off for the summer as summer camp instructors. Yep. Mm-hmm. They always have an assistant in there. So it's safe. It's under control. They're learning cool stuff. Plus, they have access to the entire Science Center. So it's a really good time. The other thing is this summer doing a summer camp with Four Roots Farm. That is the urban farm that's out there off of John Young Parkway.
I just drove by there yesterday. Yeah,
and we are doing several weeks of camp, a different camp every week, but talking about farming and nutrition and sustainability. And the kids go into the Four Roots Farm. They're at the farm every day for a week. Right? It's very hands-on. Yeah. They are going to harvest food, and they are going to make dishes using that produce. It is a really cool thing. What John Rivers and his team have done at Four Roots Farm is just amazing, and we have developed that camp in partnership with them.
That's cool.
That's a cool thing. There's still some spots available. All you got to do is go to the Science Center website, click on the camps to find out more.
There you go. OSC.org.
And Stellar Nights is coming back.
Stellar Nights is coming up. Actually, this is kind of a new thing, and this was brought on because the Dome just opened. The Dome is this amazing immersive experience. We loved having you guys in to check it out.
That was cool, man.
It is massive. It is a giant dome screen. We can do laser light shows. We can do planetarium shows. We can do giant screen films. It's 8K laser projection, 30,000 watts of sound, complete all new stuff, new screen, new seats. New tech.
How quickly
really cool.
can we format World Cup for that screen? Because I could make you $1 million in an afternoon.
Yes, I tell you, that World Cup is
it's so
huge.
But every time I look at that screen, now I look at I just got. You know what the worst thing that the Dome did to me is I bought a new TV.
Spoiled now?
I bought a new TV and then I went to see the Dome and now my TV sucks.
I need an in-house Dome.
I need an in-house Dome.
But Stellar Nights is a way for people to come in and check out the Dome. What Stellar Nights means is Friday and Saturday nights from July 10th to August 1st. Those Friday and Saturday nights in that time frame. We'll be open until 10 p.m. That will give you chances to see planetarium shows. Go up to the observatory on the roof with the giant refractor telescope to check out the night sky.
Oh, damn, you're giving them all. You're giving them everything.
We have cool workshops that Zach has put together in the Hive. Gonna sell some beer and wine down in the coffee spot. Plus, we are bringing laser light shows back.
Hell yeah.
Brand new laser light shows. A different laser light show every night of Stellar Nights.
Whoa.
with a roster. Got to have Pink Floyd, Queen, Beatles, Elton John, going to do a Laser Country, which is a country music compilation, Taylor Swift, Laser Light Show. The whole schedule is going to be on the website, and that's all included with the admission. Stellar Nights is basically the Science Center after dark. It's good for families. It's good for date night. It's good for friends. And also what's cool, we've been talking about how it's been busy. When we do the Stellar Nights on those Friday and Saturday nights, you can come at 2 and stay until 8. You can come at 4 and stay until 10. You can come after dinner and grab a laser light show. It just gives you a lot more opportunities to experience the Science Center, and the vibe after dark is really fun.
That's awesome.
So, speaking of Stellar Nights, this got me thinking and researching about the universe, and I want to talk to Zach about this.
Yes, you know who he needs to talk to.
I love Zach.
Because, well, it's also like, we'll let Jeff yammer on about
I think you and I do. Yes. Like, let the promoters promote what's going on, and then let's let let's let the science guys kick around their science stuff. I'll make a few jokes in here. I got a few queued up.
So. Okay, what I've learned in the past, 48 hours,
is shocking.
It's not even, okay, this makes...
You seem like a different man when I walked in today. I was like, I feel like he's had an experience of some sort. He's changed. He's changed. It's like he did ayahuasca, or he, I don't know, he looked into an alien, and an alien whispered into his ear, like in, I won't say what he whispered into her ear.
Well, speaking of Stellar Nights, I looked through that telescope one time, and I saw Jupiter.
Oh, it's still on my list of coolest things I've ever done. Like, seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for letting us go up there and stare at them. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it is very cool.
And when you're looking through a telescope and you're actually seeing with your own eyeball a Jupiter, it's an amazing experience. Which, in the fact, it looks like a star in the sky.
And then it moved, and you guys had to rearrange the telescope, and I'm like, what is happening?
And it's so big compared to the Earth. You can look up the stats, but it's like, oh my God, that's gigantic.
By the way, it's worth going to the Science Center just to look through the telescope one time.
So, and it got me thinking, and Zach, we're going to talk about scale. Okay. All right, scale of the universe. Because last time...
like trying to understand how immense it is? Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Because last time we just talked numbers, astronomical numbers that our brains can't even comprehend. Mm-hmm. When you start talking about trillions and things like that, we have no idea.
Are you going to do one of those things where you can fit 1 million elephants in the... I love those. I just
a billion lines.
I didn't want him to think I was being negative, but I like it when you're like, you could fit 10 billion quadrillion cruise ships in the universe. I'm like, okay.
Because scale really does help you comprehend a little bit. Not even, it's so big that it doesn't...
It highlights how much you can't comprehend.
But it does help you at least kind of grasp instead of just looking at numbers.
Yes.
Because numbers, our human brains are like, okay, once you get in the trillions, 100 billion, you're like, we didn't even know what that is.
Put some elephants in there so I know what's happening.
But then you get a trillion elephants and I'm back to numbers again. I'm just like, okay.
Sure.
Okay. So first, an astronomical number that blew my wig off was that there are more planets in the universe than there have been seconds since the Big Bang. For whatever reason, that fact, I was like, what the hell? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So then, but again, we can't comprehend that. So then, if you scale it down to just the Milky Way galaxy. Okay. All right, let's just talk about the Milky Way galaxy.
Thank God you scaled it down a bit.
Because
I feel better now.
There's trillions of other galaxies, but just ours, that our solar system is in the Milky Way galaxy. That's
and I'm one of those people, by the way, and I think you go either way. When he says there's trillions of other galaxies, that weighs on me, and it terrifies me. I don't know why.
And it should.
I'm just like, wow.
And this, by the way, I'm saying all this because to me, this really does, when I really think about it.
It comforts you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it comforts.
I go the opposite way.
It makes me feel like, don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah. Because the insignificance of everything in this scale is so absurd that we're worrying about anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like life is art. We love.
Are you proclaiming today?
Do you want a hug, Tom?
Very philosophical.
Hug your
Science podcast.
Are you Castleberry Bobby McFerrin?
I'm just like, hug you, I love.
Don't worry.
Appreciate
Be happy.
The universe is ending.
Because what does it matter,
good,
really? Okay, so
The universe is endless.
So Milky Way galaxy. Now, by the way, I wish we had a cooler name for it.
It does sound like a candy bar.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think a candy bar sounds like our galaxy's name.
Oh, your chocolate's in my peanut butter. My peanut butter's in your chocolate.
Yeah.
It sounds like a street from Candyland.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a very baby.
I would have liked it to be Vector X.
Yes, or
Right? Like, I like the number one.
Sure.
Andromeda.
Yeah.
You got cooler afterwards, but yeah, sure.
Andromeda is way cooler than Milky
is
Way.
Dope. In fact, Andromeda's, there's a sexiness to it.
We'll wait for a few billion years and then we'll have Milkdromeda.
Yes.
What? I love Milkdromeda.
Milkdromeda.
Because they're growing together?
Yeah, they're in a collision
right.
course.
I think we've talked.
Yeah.
That's my competitive eating name. So
I'm lactose intolerant. So.
I'm Ed Cookie Jarvis.
So
He was always my favorite competitive eater. Never won a competition at old Ed Cookie Jarvis.
So I heard this fact about the scale of the Milky Way galaxy that we're at. Okay. So if the Milky Way galaxy was the entire United States, all right. Okay. So think of it like that. The entire continental United States, and you could squish in Alaska and Hawaii too.
Squish them in there.
That's nice.
Squeeze them in.
That's real nice of you to do that.
But I'm just
He's
saying,
one of the nicest people.
the entire coverage of the United States, we all know how big that is, kind of.
Yeah.
It's hard for even to comprehend that.
We've looked at maps.
Yes, yeah.
And we know how long it takes. We have a perception of how long it takes in one of our man-made vehicles to travel, or a plane.
Yeah.
So there's a better base there, I would say.
Yeah. So if the Milky Way galaxy was the entire United States, our solar system would be the equivalent to a dime on this floor. So a dime to the United States is basically the scale we're looking at to just our solar system.
Within the Milky Way.
Yeah, our star within the Milky Way. Like, that's how...
So the Milky Way is...
Big.
Large.
Very large.
Very large.
So then you scale it up. Now, there's a trillion other galaxies, but the Milky Way is an average-sized galaxy.
So we're not a large galaxy? We're
pretty average spiral galaxy.
Yeah.
One of the more common ones that we observe.
And obviously the only reason we're talking about it is because it's our galaxy, right? Like, there could be other...
Yeah, I mean, of the other
right.
galaxies that we've observed,
correct.
It's our formation and our size apparently is around average. Same thing with our star; is a very classic M star.
Gotcha. Nothing unique.
If you took a big galaxy in the entire universe, the equivalent to the Milky Way to that big galaxy would be a dinner plate in an average-sized room. So think of this room, a dinner plate in the middle of it. That would be the Milky Way galaxy compared to
a large galaxy.
An insanely large galaxy. So think about stacking how many plates could you fit in this room.
You help me right there, because that does make me understand that there would be more planets, because these other galaxies would be far larger to a point where I can almost not even understand how many extra planets would be stuffed in there.
Yeah. So then back to the that plate being the United States and a dime on the floor being our solar system, right? Then the Earth is a speck of dust on that dime.
These are the scary ones for me, because I feel like speck of dust is said to terrify you, right?
Speck of dust now to the entire country.
Yeah. And then that's the entire Earth. And then what is our humans compared to that speck of dust, which is Earth? Then,
I don't even know.
This gets get crazier. Then if you look at, we're humans. Then if you look at your fingertip, you can go 1,000,000 times into your fingertip to the smallest thing we talked about last time, like down subatomic level.
A quark or something?
Quark. Yeah. And then you can go like...
I sort of listened to that.
No, you nailed it.
Yeah, thank you.
So now we're on this spectrum of size.
And you love spectrum. And you love size. You love size. In fact, you had some billboards for a while that said, size matters. Wait, that wasn't you.
Another scale
John Morgan.
that's hard to comprehend. So a regular 8-ounce glass of water, right?
Okay.
If you said this without us around, you'd be a homeless person cracking up. Seriously, like he'd be screaming on a corner. Not even homeless, really. I mean, I'm doing the homeless or unhoused and a disservice. You'd just be a crazy person yelling. Because it does sound crazy, but you're saying accurate stuff.
And so, like, Zach, before I go on with my whole glass of water.
I love that Zach's
I'm just letting him go at this point. It's great. I'm here to validate you.
That's why I love you guys stopping by, because I know it's going to be fun as hell.
What I'm saying is generally, because, it's like hard to exactly be correct.
I think you're doing
within
a good
fair
job.
percentage.
You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job.
Yeah. So, and that's kind of scale of the universe. It blows your mind too, right?
No, for sure. I mean, when we start to think about the true scale of everything, we have an activity that we're doing right now at the Science Center called Space Engine, where it's a free-flying space simulator where you can visit any named object in our entire universe and just freely fly around. And you can travel well faster than the speed of light and go to all of these
How many
things.
options would they give us? Like, it's almost endless.
Infinite. Yeah. Anything that has ever been observed and named.
We can go there.
We can go there and look at it. Any asteroid, any planet, exoplanet, solar system, galaxy, anything that is named. And then it procedurally generates unnamed things as well, like using the data of like the mapping of the universe and like that low infrared mapping that we're able to do with things like the James Webb Telescope.
Yeah.
It is an awesome thing. And it's just like basically just a space playground where you get to go and tour the entire universe. Flying around there, you truly start to feel the sense of the universe, and sometimes you'll type in a galaxy and fly away, and all of the beams of light that you're flying past aren't stars, aren't planets, they're entire galaxies full of stars and planets. It is mesmerizing. It is crazy to think about.
Is it this sort of, what you're describing is sort of like the video game that came out, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago. What was it? The one where you were supposed to travel to different galaxies and different planets, and each one would be truly unique.
Yeah, No Man's Sky, I think, is what you're thinking.
Yeah, and what's interesting about what you're describing, though, is that yours is is real.
Yes.
So if you like those type of games, and I get suckered into them, I love those type of games where you go to different but this is a real version of it where it's even more endless than the game.
Yeah.
Like the game can't even. The game is supposed to have just literally like endless planets that are all different, just because I think it's like AI just randomly generating new planets. But even them randomly generating new planets can't even come close to the real planets that you have at the Science Center that you can visit.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing to me.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of mind-blowing, here's a fact, and Zach can tell me if this is true or not, because this is all research I'm doing half-heartedly, mostly on TikTok.
Well, if we did it, here's the thing. You got to do it half-heartedly, because if he had nothing to correct, then why are we doing this? You know what I mean?
So, I did not know this, but this is another fact that I found, I can't even comprehend. So, even if you were able to travel the speed of light, right? Which is impossible due to physics. Nothing with matter can travel the speed of light. But even if you were, let's say, it would be impossible to visit certain galaxies in our universe because they're already too far from us to ever get to, even with an infinite amount of time.
So within an infinite time, some places can't be reached by light.
Yes.
Because by the time you got there, even though you're traveling at that fastest speed possible, that thing could have dilapidated away.
Yeah. It doesn't even... And also...
I like this one. Out of all the ones we've done to kind of confuse me and make me upset, I like this one. This is one of the best.
I'll trip you out even a step further. Let's say as a person you were able to travel at the speed of light. If you got there, you would not have felt any time pass. Time does not pass for things that travel at the speed of light. Time dilates and slows down. So as you reach light speed, time moves slower, and then at light speed, time stops. So even though relative to everything else, you are moving through time, time is not moving through you. And so you would reach your destination in however trillion light years away it was, and therefore how many trillion years it took you to get there. You would get there in what would feel like a blink of an eye. And then there would be nothing there, and it would be very confusing for you.
Yeah. And then it's like the universe is so vast that there's parts of galaxies we could never get to, even if we could travel the speed of light. And then back to my glass of water. So, and this goes to even how small things are, but there are more, like in a regular 8-ounce glass of water, There are more.
Why are you holding up a vodka bottle? My God, there's clients here.
No, it's clear.
I'm joking.
There are more atoms in that glass of water than there are glasses of water in the entire ocean of Earth. So think about that for a second.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Think about, and not only there's just a little more, there are 1,000 times more.
1,000 times more atoms in the glass of water than there are glasses of water within our oceans on Earth.
Yeah, total oceans combined of all the...
If you divided all the water on Earth into 8 ounces glasses, there would be more atoms in a singular 8-ounce glass than 8-ounce glasses
perfectly
of
so.
ocean.
Of all water on Earth.
Of all water.
You can go ahead and add fresh water too.
But I like that one.
Throw in the rivers, might as well.
Throw in the Great Lakes.
That one's good because that's a pretty decent example of what's going on in the glass of water in your brain, right?
Yeah.
Because we always hear, even as my Maisie's doing a little bit of this, or was when school was in session. You start learning about atoms and polarity and things bouncing off of each other, and what we're made of and that sort of thing. That's interesting. I did not know that one.
Yeah. It just, and then it's and the
you got any
atoms,
elephants on your list there? I love the no, I'm joking.
No, you want to know how many
How about
elephants?
trucks full of watermelon? I like that one.
And the other one I like, and I'm a sucker for these every single time. And they started back when I was in school. I'm going to blame, and this is a good blame, I'm going to blame Scholastic because they would put out Weekly Reader. Do you guys remember Weekly Reader? No. Way before you, Zach.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
You may because you're closer to mine.
I remember
Weekly Reader was awesome, and they'd put science facts in there, and they would always do something where it's like, how many dirty socks, they'd make it funny, like how many dirty socks from here to the sun, or something like that. Sure. It was great. I loved all of those where they give you a perspective of some sort of wacky science. It gives you a real-world understanding of what a lot of these people are doing, what astronauts and scientists and people that are, we have this stuff in our backyard.
Yeah.
We live in Florida, so we get to see a lot more science than a lot of people do daily. You know what I mean?
Right.
Monthly, we have some science that you can just drive down the road and witness it and then look up what's happening, and that's a lot of science.
I think that's something that's really important, and as science communicators, what we do at the Science Center is exactly what you just explained that Scholastic used to do, is make it digestible on what our experiences are, right? I could tell you that the Earth is however million miles away from the sun. That's not going to mean much to you,
right?
But every kid knows what a dirty sock is and what it looks like, or what an elephant is. Those are the things that they think about, and so comparing it to what that is, bridging that knowledge from the hard, crunchy numbers into the real-world experience is exactly what we do and why it's so important.
I triggered some people mentioning Weekly Reader in the chat room. I was not calling you old, but you may be an old head if you know what Weekly Reader...
beloved memory.
Yeah, well, I was just sharing something I love. My mom was an educator. How dared you?
I heard this too, speaking of Earth and the sun. If the Earth was the size of a popcorn kernel, right?
Oh, I love these edible ones. Great.
The sun's a basketball, right? So the Earth, the sun's 32 feet. If a popcorn kernel was here,
okay,
in the middle of this room, the sun would be 32 feet away.
Yeah,
at basketball size, across the street in the other condos across the street.
Yeah.
So then the next star closest to us, to that basketball,
how many feet?
Is 1,000 miles away.
Wow.
In Boston. Boston's about 1,000 miles north of us.
Sure.
So that would be the equivalent of how far.
See, that's
the next
a good
closest
one.
Basketball.
No, that is a good one. That really does demonstrate how remote it is. I don't even know if you can use the term remote. You'd have to be sort of close to be remote.
We were working on an activity where we were going to walk the length of the solar system to scale, and as we kept doing it, we realized that this was going to be a really long walk, and we couldn't do it. We couldn't take people on a 4-mile hike through downtown Orlando.
No.
It would have been way too intensive, but that's the scale that you need to go at to get remotely understandable of the Earth is the size of a popcorn kernel.
Yeah, no, I know. It's crazy. And then, even the Earth itself, if you were to scale it to the regular size of a globe, it would be as smooth as a cue ball.
Yeah.
The
Earth is smoother than a cue ball if the Earth was at the size of a cue ball. The standard deviation between the peak of Mount Everest to the bottom of the Marianas Trench would be smaller than the standard deviation of the smoothness of a cue ball.
So wait a minute, you've been holding that one? That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That one's great.
That's just the only really drastic difference is that the Earth is technically not a sphere; it's an oblate spheroid because of the rotation of the Earth. The the diameter of the sphere is wider at the equator than it is at the North and South Pole. Because as we're spinning, think of it like a water balloon. As you spin, the centrifugal force is pulling mass outward.
Yeah, and it flattens it out just a touch.
Just a touch. There's different planetoids. Hanomea is a dwarf planet out in the Kuiper Belt. It spins so incredibly fast, it is almost egg-shaped or like even more oblong, almost like a football because of how quickly it spins around its equator.
I spin so quickly with anxiety that I'm also egg-shaped. Yes.
There's also bizarre physics that happen on planets like I think it's one of Jupiter's moons rains diamonds because the atmosphere crushes carbon into diamonds.
Well, I know where the ghost of Prince lives now, right? Right?
Yeah,
or Liberace or somebody. Like, who's going to raise diamonds?
Carol Channing, Shaka Gabor.
Carol Channing reference is great, Jeff. You win.
Yeah, thank you. Well,
I cannot beat diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I saw that in Weekly Reader.
Yeah. And so then it's like, okay, with that much infinity...
Yeah.
Then there's got to be something else out there. Now,
but it's not infinite, right? Is that incorrect as saying, or is it infinite?
I mean, technically, no, it's not.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that's what makes it so crazy.
The thing is, it's as infinite as observable as it is, right? Light hasn't reached... There's a beginning to it, and we can look at the beginning right now with how much light has it, how long light has existed, but we can't see past the places that light hasn't even been able to have the chance to get to us yet.
And then
that's crazy.
With the universe, like the stars, the planets, all of everything we talked about that has matter... is only 5% of it. so like anything, the rest is dark energy and dark matter, which we have no idea what it is.
Right. So we only know
we know about it theoretically through calculations that there is this amount of mass that is accounted for in the universe that we can observe, and there's a lot more missing that we haven't observed yet, and so we call that dark matter.
They're calling this segment "Tripping Out with Zach and Tom" because people are freaking. Well, I think we're freaking people out now. I love all of this. This is awesome.
And then so it's like
So how much do we know percentage-wise? If we had to say how much we know about the solar system, can we even what do we know? 1%?
Our solar system?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 5 feels pretty accurate. I mean, we have really good mapping of what is out there.
But that's all we know. And then anything beyond that we're getting into theories. And
Also, like, where do you want to draw the line of the end of our solar system?
Correct.
Is it Neptune's orbit? Is it the Kuiper Belt? Is it the Oort cloud? Is it the gravitational influence that the sun has compared to our next closest star, Proxima Centauri? And then it's like 1.2 light years away. Is that the entire solar system? So there's lots of things to argue about.
They love it when you start spitting in the chat room. It's like watching a freestyle rapper just do his thing. People love it.
Like just our solar system alone is infinitely big in our scale, in our tiny scale, and then it's just like, and that's
in our scale. But you told me it's a completely mediocre standard of the.
That's the thing. Our dime is so infinitely large to comprehend that the entire United States is just one speck of dust on the entire. Actual solar system of what galaxy
it's truly
is
not unique at all in my mind, based on what we're saying. It's very, very ordinary.
And then you start zooming into your glass of water, and then there's like, oh, there's trillions of atoms, and then you zoom in further than that, and then it's like, oh man, we're just on some sort of part of the scale of size that somehow we're further away from the smallest thing than the biggest thing, and that's crazy too. Voyager, let's talk Voyager. So
Voyager is cool.
Voyager just hit a landmark like sometime around in the next 6 months or whatever that is now traveled 1 light day away from Earth.
Yeah.
And we sent it out in a satellite in the 70s that is now, it's gone past our actual solar system, right? And now is into like this weird gray part of it.
Again, it's like, what do you want to call the ending of it? Is it the Kuiper Belt? Is it the Oort cloud?
And some people are disagreeing on it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's an undefined term well enough, so there is a little gray area there. And it's like, if there's a major discovery that's all the way out there that turns something very important, there's one of our planetarium shows is called Planet 9, where we talk about a theoretical true 9th planet that is beyond the Kuiper Belt, that is like affecting the gravity behind it all. There's lots of calculations that prove that this thing could exist, and if that thing does exist, our definition of what our solar system is going to widen very, very drastically if that is discovered. So
what's amazing to me is Voyager was launched about 50 years ago.
Yeah, about.
And it is still working, still traveling, still transmitting.
Yeah.
And this is technology that was developed in the mid-'70s.
Yeah.
That is still sending us data today, and it has gone farther than any vehicle yet. Even Elon's Tesla, right? It's even farther than that. And it's mind-numbing, and it hasn't gotten to that robot planet in Star Trek yet, where it's made it sentient and everything. We haven't even gotten there yet.
I like the old technology. I mean, there's a reason that we had our board. There's the old one right there sitting next to you. We had a board, fail. I realized that this board is from 2002.
Yeah,
it's just better made, man. I wonder if we'll have to account for this. Scientists are accounting for that, right? When they make things lighter and
they've
faster.
Got to make it. They've got to make it last. And the other thing, it's got the golden record on
it.
Yes,
it's designed for what its mission is. So it is very much so there to last as long as possible in the environment that it's known that it's going through, right? And it does have that golden record on it in case any aliens ever pick it up. They can try to figure out its hieroglyphs. And
it's got directions of where we're at and stuff.
Yeah, so it has like a map of...
stop by for a visit.
Yeah, I always thought that was dumb. I always thought that was really stupid. Like, we're going to shoot a rocket with a map to our solar system on it. Don't.
Well, the other thing is, because the famous image of the golden record, it has the man image on it and the woman image on it, and there's that meme out there, because everything's about memes now.
Oh yeah,
that says like an alien sending it back to you saying, "Hey, stop sending me nudes."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, consent is important these days. Always be sending me that.
But that message, what it's achieved and its purpose, it's amazing.
Yeah. So going back to scale, that Voyager 1 is on the edge of the dime in the middle of the room. It hasn't even gotten to the carpet yet.
Yeah.
And so who cares? It's not even going to ever reach nothing. It'd be millions of years before it even gets like 2 feet.
I think the other half of that that's also very interesting is we know so much about this dime, and we know a little bit about obviously what's going on past that dime as well, with like Kepler and James Webb and TRAPPIST and things like that. But it's like each dime that is just as detailed as our dime is true for every dime that is covering the entirety of the United States, right? Like, that's how much is out there. There is dimes all over our country, and there are so much detail and so much life and so much interesting things, raining diamonds and all of these things that could be existing out there.
Yeah, and those dimes are far apart.
Yeah,
and that's the thing too. To the point where the what was the name of the new galaxy, Andromeda, Milky Way, Milkdromeda. So when Milkdromeda happens, each galaxy is so spread apart that most of them will miss each other. Like, everything will there's so much space in between everything.
So in a weird way, you could take one, like if you're envisioning like laying a galaxy on top of another galaxy.
Yeah.
The space between artifacts within the galaxy,
the planets, the stars,
is so grandiose
that nothing will
you
ever
can almost lay them on top of each other and nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, that's essentially. Now, obviously, things are going to get mixed up and swirled around, but it is like 2 layers of Swiss cheese where it is the worst slices of Swiss cheese imaginable. There's nothing on there. It is all just holes and tiny little dots of cheese that are going to overlap onto each other. Yeah.
Just the scale.
I love
that. The truth of what we're looking at.
And it puts you at ease.
Yeah. Because at this point, I'm like, well, we're just specks of dust.
Yeah.
Like Tommy wants to be.
Yeah, exactly. His son says that.
And in a few billion years, when your ancestors are listening back to this podcast, they'll know that they're going to be safe when Milkdromeda is happening.
Yeah.
There you go.
And a lot of people look at that and I'm like, oh, well, that scares you that it's so meaningless. But it's not meaningless to me. It's more of like, wow. Because even the fact that we're alive and humans being alive, that's another statistic that's astronomical too, where the chances of us all being here and alive, and anybody listening to this being alive and being the human they are, the chances of that actually coming to fruition and you being conscious,
extremely rare.
Is not so astronomically rare that it should be mathematically impossible.
I mean, beyond just like being conscious at a time in history where we also have this understanding of what's happening. You go back 3,000 years, and if people saw a solar eclipse happening and they see the sun going out, a thing that has never happened to them in their daily lives before, imagine not knowing what was going on in that moment and seeing the sun covered and go to night all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes later, it's back, and you just have to move on with the rest of your life knowing that one time the sun went out.
And there's the story that an eclipse actually stopped a war. Because they were in the middle of a battle, and the eclipse occurred, and they thought the gods were angry at them for fighting. Yeah.
And that night they went together and figured out a way to stop fighting.
Yeah, no, I know. And then if you look like 150 years ago, which is on a timeline 0.
It's yesterday. No big deal.
In human timeline, like there's horses in New York and stuff. Like they were still drilling holes in people's heads. We had no the penicillin or whatever.
Yeah.
Like just like
I'll take the leeches.
2026, we're alive and we know about this stuff, and we can even think about how vast the universe is a beautiful thing. It's amazing that we're here, and that's what I wanted to really be happy, everybody. Don't worry.
You did a good job. Councilmember Bobby McFerrin did a great job. Question from the chat room, a couple. One of them was, are they using AI to try and predict or figure out what actually happened prior to the Big Bang? Do we know much of that, or are there any?
I'm not an expert in before the Big Bang, so I wouldn't feel very confident saying it. I'm sure NASA is doing lots of different research. That's the part of the reason why James Webb is made out of those golden telescope, is that it's able to be very sensitive towards that infrared light. As light moves on and the light waves exist for a very long time, they're going to lose their intensity and therefore shift into infrared light. And so that's how we're going to be able to see things into the very, very vast distance. We're pretty close to mapping the Big Bang and seeing it finally, but before the Big Bang is still a little bit of a mystery.
There's also theories that we're just a part of an infinite amount of Big Bangs that have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not really a special.
Not even that big of a deal.
Common one's a big bounce where it goes up and down and up and down, and eventually the galaxies and the universes will collapse in and then reburst all over again and start anew in a few trillion years.
And the mystery of it all is, to me, the poetic part of it that you just that we don't know.
But it sounds like, based on the things that you say, that you sort of enjoy, to follow me with my example, because a lot of these are the things you said, where I think you enjoy the fact that it's almost like the more we uncover in the mystery gets more big, it gets larger and way more confusing.
Yes.
Not in a bad way. I'm not saying that I don't understand. I'm just saying, oh man, we thought this. Okay, let's see if we're right. We're sort of right. It's now 50 times larger and twice as confusing.
Getting one answer opens up 10 more questions.
That's a real thing, where the more you know about a subject, the more you don't know. And
the more of an expert you become, the more you realize there's an infinite amount of knowledge to learn.
I just told him this about this morning. You coming in, I didn't know which angle we're going to go, and I'm just looking at science stuff, and one of them was bees. They just found out, I guess, a couple of weeks ago that the royal jelly, the whole deal about you give a bee, I guess, royal jelly, and that becomes the queen. Now they're like, no. It's way more sophisticated than that. They have these almost like a baby NICU, where they make tons of these little cribs or little caves for these special larvae, and then they feed them the royal jelly, and then there's a whole bunch of bees that are specialized worker bees that we didn't even know about until last week. These are like nurse bees that only care for bees that can become queens, and I'm like, oh my God, and they're like, we've never known any of this, and I'm like, that happens daily.
Yeah.
It's like every single day you go to Science News, and there's 25 brand new specific things where we're just getting a little deeper.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the important things about having a science museum just even in your community, is to inspire those next scientists that are going to be the people who research bees, be the people who research salamanders, or the deepness of outer space. That's why something like the Orlando Science Center is so important, is to inspire that next generation of curiosity in order to keep these discoveries rolling, so we can start answering more and more questions and asking even more.
And it starts with a photo of you being an extra tiny man and your wife being super duper tall, and you can do that. And you can do that at the Science Center.
Yes, phenomenal exhibit, but only this summer. So you gotta
limited time.
Gotta come now
and get your membership. That's the easiest way. The dome's included included in that. You get to see the brand new dome.
What else are you guys going to add to the membership? Oh my God!
Yes.
It's like more.
Laser light shows are coming.
Yes, laser light shows are coming.
Yeah.
Be a part of Stellar Nights, and then a special part of the schedule moving forward. We're going to roll them out during the Stellar Nights, July 10th, August 1st, on those Friday and Saturday nights. But then it is part of our repertoire now, so we will see them for special events, the Science Night Live events that we do. We're really excited to share that with everybody. The schedule of laser shows is really amazing, and the fact that it is a new show every night. Back in the day, we had like 3 shows. It was like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Beatles.
Yeah.
And now it's like we've got 12? Yeah, different shows that we're going to get to show. It's awesome, and the dome is this great environment of light and sound and motion, fully immersive, and like you guys said, it is all incled with admission.
There you go.
Jeff, Zach, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys.
We love it when you guys stop by.
Thanks for having us.
Putting through or letting us, at least me, ask you some really dumb things. And we love you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
OSC.org, and we'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Come on over and hang out with us. We would love to see you. And just search for @Tom and Dan Live. Tons of stuff on our YouTube channel. And like and subscribe and hit the hype button because it's really been helping us out. We got hundreds of new subscribers, and thank you to them and thank you to YouTube.
And if you want to subscribe to become a BDM, which is basically our highest priority listeners, the ones that support the show directly.
A lot of them are our friends. Last night, I was hanging virtually with a bunch of BDMs watching soccer and commenting on it throughout all the matches because they're some of the craziest World Cup matches I've ever seen in my life.
People created a BDM soccer group that I'm in.
It's awesome.
And so there's a lot of BDM subgroups. It's essentially a great networking tool.
Oh, yeah.
A great way to make friends.
You can make
be
friends.
A part of community.
There's a gardening group that's every day I go in the gardening group. There's new posts about people swapping plants and propagation and something for everybody. Become a BDM at tomandan.com/registration.
Yes. It's easy. There's a spectrum of prices you can pay a month. It's up to you. So we appreciate it. So it's 4th of July this Saturday. Huge 4th of July. America's 250.
Some would say the largest.
And we thought that we'd talk about barbecue foods, 4th of July style foods today with our guest, John Graham.
Hey!
How you doing, John?
Good to see you. I have a song for you. We're doing it. We're just winging it. Let's just wing it.
In my mouth. What's in my mouth? What's in my mouth? In my mouth. What's in my mouth? 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 In my mouth. This time it is a peanut.
Come on. I didn't say that.
Okay, sorry.
I
had a better one.
John comes in every month he buys all this stuff. It costs him hundreds of dollars.
Maybe this makes me Orlando's original evil genius, but the whole point of that song was to a year, maybe 2 down the road, to change it to It Is a Penis. That's the whole point. That was the whole reason I wrote the song, was to lay in wait like a lioness.
1 year
later. Wait for it. When do you do it? American's birthday? It is a penis. And that's what I did. And maybe that makes me crazy. Maybe you're right. You know what? I'm going to give you your flowers. You are right. I am crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, with what's in our mouth, it is our very good friend, John Graham.
Does that mean this is the last one?
No. Do you heard Andrew, who was in our lobby, and other listeners that met you at our BDM appreciation party where Andrew was at? People like you, and they like the bit. My wife follows an account that is very similar to what you do. In fact, you could say it was stolen from you, and it does the same thing. And it's just social media, and it's just new products that are coming out. And I love those kind of accounts. So thank you for being here, man.
Hey, happy to be here.
Good to see you.
And this sounds like like I'm insulting you right now, John.
I'm sure it won't come up like that at all.
And he says that before the insult.
But I promise it's not.
I'm going to say something real horrible.
And because I've always...
I'm going to say it.
Anytime they had a food segment on the Today Show, let's say, or I was about to say Good Morning USA. I forgot
that's my new show.
Good Morning
USA.
On TV, and they do a food segment where someone makes food and then presents it, and then the host eats it.
Usually a chef.
Yeah.
And they're walking you through something you can do for the holidays or something.
And I'm always bewildered about why. Why is this entertaining?
Filling time,
right? That's the insult.
yeah.
But
you're talking to a newsman though. This is
20 years ago.
But hey, once a newsman, always a newsman. Okay. I started in news as well, and I feel like those of us that started that way, we know what this is. Yeah. We know what we're doing.
But I've realized over the time of us doing it, there's something comforting about it because you're presenting food, the hosts are eating it, we're commenting on it. There's a reason why that segment has been aired for years and years, and it's not like they evolved out of it. It was it's popular.
I mean, that's what influencers are doing. I'm here trying the new Popeye chicken set. Yeah. Come on, they're all doing it.
Yeah, because it's what we all have in common. We all eat food.
Write that down.
I wrote it down.
It does say on his paper.
Everybody eats.
Everyone eats food, and it is spelled F-U-D. We do eat fun.
Oh, yeah, it's like football.
Everyone eats fun.
So, anyway, I like it. So, John, we'll start
Me
with
Like Fud.
4th of July.
Should we change the name of it to Me Like Fud with John Graham?
There is a hot dog brand I've seen at Walmart called FUD.
It's called Fud. Fud hot dogs.
Yeah.
That was bad marketing by Fud. He's like, I'm Mr. Fud.
Put my name on him. Oh, we're going out of business. Okay. What's our first?
4th of July, Independence Day. So, of course, I brought in South Korean boy band Oreos.
Yeah.
We'll get to the more straight-ahead traditional stuff in a minute. But, yeah, BTS has a new Oreo cookie. This is brown sugar pancake flavored cream.
Yes.
Well,
cookies are kind of like a lavender. Is that a BTS color?
Well, it's isn't it like there's something? What do they call that fruit that they like?
Hold on, you could say there's nothing more American than South Korea, right? Yeah. Because it wouldn't exist without America.
There's a Korean street food that I'm not going to try and pronounce that is a pancake filled with brown sugar.
Yeah, like hatiok.
Sure.
BTS's favorite snack. Now, full transparency, I'm gonna pass this to you. I've already had these.
Okay.
And they have been sworn out of my house because guess what I love? I think they're great, and me and Maisie went ham on them. Me and Maisie went crazy on the BTS Oreos.
Okay.
And we thought they were one of our favorite Oreos. I'm interested to see what you think. We liked them because we thought it did kind of live up to what the taste is. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good Oreo.
Because I think some of them pretend to be some flavor. Like, what was there? Was it Selena Gomez who had one? And it was like cinnamon.
I didn't like that one.
And to me, it tastes a lot like that one. They all, after a while, they start to taste the same. But this one, to me, tastes...
It's unique.
It doesn't seem like it's trying to pretend to be something. It's just what it is.
I also found it to be lighter than some of the other ones. Like some of the flavored Oreos, when you bite it, the beauty of an Oreo and a golden Oreo, to me, is that you're not getting a lot. It's very simple, right? Like, you're going to get that fat cream, and you're going to get a crispy cookie that's not a super sugary cookie, but it's a cookie. But when they start adding stuff to it, I feel like they pump the sugar on it, and it makes it almost like where it hurts my teeth, and I don't like the flavor of it as much. But this one, the BTS Oreos, that one, and the Lady Gaga Oreos, we like both of those.
I haven't had that one. What's in that?
I think they were red velvet or something, but they just didn't overdo it. It was good. So I liked all of those Oreos. So that one passes the test. Not bad.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm also very dumb and racist. I'll explain because when other countries have flavors that I too like, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah. I shouldn't like this because I hate you. Is that what you're
No.
All right.
I'm just surprised that I'm like, oh, they like it too.
Okay, you know what would make you very happy? These Oreos, every member of BTS, mandatory South Korean military service.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
These are the toughest boy. You could make an argument BTS's toughest boy band.
Yeah.
Mandatory South Korean military service.
Yeah. Chris Kirkpatrick can't even shoot a
that
gun.
guy, he can't even open a soda. He's getting a manicure.
There's a chance Joey Fatone,
he couldn't even toughen it in Orlando.
Fatone might be able to take them all, though.
Chris Kirkpatrick couldn't toughen it in Orlando. Had to move to Tennessee. I'm joking. We love that guy.
That's good. I imagine that now it's seemingly better for Oreo than it is BTS because they're like more popular worldwide than Oreo.
Oreo
right?
scored on that. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, although, I mean, of course, the BTS guys, well, let's hope they're getting some money and not just their management team.
Oh. No, it's their team. They're
I think
controlled.
it's the government.
Yeah, they're government puppets. They're
We'll give you a
government
free
puppets.
case.
Yeah. Like I don't think there's individual.
That's North Korea. South Korea, there's a little more fun.
There's a little more fun, but they're still every minute of their day is controlled by the government. I believe.
Yeah. Like I don't know.
It's not like my kid. Like my kid can do whatever she wants, whenever she wants to do it.
Yeah.
Like these guys, like sun up to sundown, whatever marketing team put them together is in control of their day.
Yeah.
I do believe.
Yeah. Like they can't quit.
No. Just like they couldn't not go to mandatory military service. Like the government was like, "You're going," and they're like, "We're BTS." They're like, "No, you're going."
That's good. Usually, I don't like different Oreo flavors, but that one's good. BTS Oreos. All right.
So we head straight to the Independence Day stuff. We've got a hot dog up there.
Oh, we love hot dogs.
This is the new hot dog from Oscar Mayer. They've had stuffed dogs for a while. They've had
that up there,
like
Tom.
cheese and chili and cheese.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh God!
Tom almost dropped
you dropped mine in the water. Give me the wet one.
Hold on. So I was going to mention, if you're going to cook a hot dog, you need to burn it a little bit.
I want to hug you. My family, they're like, the hot dogs are so brown, Daddy. I'm like, what? They're cooked hot dogs. No, you burned them just because they got a little marks on them. Do your family do that?
Yeah, no, oh, yeah.
My family will rebel against hot dogs if there's any marks on them. I'm like, what do you want them just straight out of the package? I'm not doing that.
Microwave them, boil them.
No, I'm not boiling hot
Well,
dogs.
first I got to cook 2 meat, 2 veggie for my family.
You know what? Thank you for your service. I'm sorry.
And I try to burn the veggies like just because I'm like it's grilled, and I think it bubbles up like I'm cooking paint.
It's like a cooking 2 GI Joes.
Yeah. But the ones that cook for Tommy, he doesn't like it burned, and I'm like, that's the only reason you grill them. I can just put them in the microwave then.
I know.
They're already cooked, actually.
That's the little kid buttered noodles and
Maisie doesn't like it either.
Yeah.
One little, he's brown. Like if hers gets brown, she's like, I can't eat this. I'm like, you get the hell out of my house.
All right. So what are these hot dogs?
So this is, the full name is Oscar Mayer Cheesy Smokehouse Stuffed Dogs.
thank you.
So there's cheese in them, and then they don't say this in any of the literature, but by the way, they're all pork hot dog, by the way, no chicken in these. There's some ingredients you wouldn't find in regular hot dogs, like tomato powder, brown sugar, what they call grill flavor. I think what they did is, I think they're supposed to taste like barbecue sauce. There's not barbecue sauce in them that'll like squirt out, but I think that's the flavoring in the meat. Because even if you look at the photo on the package, there's a little ribbon of barbecue sauce on top of the photo.
Every day is better with a hot dog. I don't even care. I don't even know what flavor that is. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And there's
It's good.
cheese infused inside of it.
Oh my God, it's smoky.
Cheese, yeah, modern technology put cheese inside
It's
your
very
hot dogs.
smoky. That's a smoky dog.
Yeah. That is good.
I give that 6 eagle cries. That's great. I think that's great. I have no problem with that.
That's a quality American dog right there.
It had a nice snap to it. How did you prepare these, John? If I know.
Pan fried them on the way here and then nuked them in your...
pan fried them in your car?
That's
wild, dude.
For those who don't know,
I don't think my car has a
John's
manifold.
homeless.
Over the manifold.
lives in his car.
John is a homeless man that we have convinced to fry hot dogs on his way over to the studio. I'm like, you fry those hot dogs, you homeless POS.
So where are those for sale, John?
I bought these at Walmart, but I'm sure they're for sale at other places too.
He stole them as they were asking him to leave because he was panhandling out front.
You know what? I feel when in the hot dog game, people get stuck in their ways and buy the same ones for their whole life. Like they bought
We're on the same page today. Talk about it, sir.
Okay, so I used to be a Nathan's man, right?
Okay.
I switched to Nathan's as my palate got more mature as I aged.
What length are you running? Are we running bun length or standards?
Oh, bun length. I like a Nathan's bun length.
Yeah.
Now,
And you do the natural casing?
no, I
That's
don't.
uncircumcised.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, no.
We'll work on that.
That's what I call myself. It's natural casing.
So, but then I found out later, and I would cook them for my son Tommy. He's the only one that eats real meat hot dogs. So I'd cook Nathan's for Tommy.
You get an all beef or beef and pork? Or...
And then my mom brought some ballpark, some standard yellow package, yellow and orange ballpark Franks.
But they're thick boys, right? They're a little fatter.
And my mom brought them over one time and cooked them for Tommy, and he's like, I like these more.
Oh, it hurt your heart.
Oh God, it's devastated me.
Yeah.
And then now from
To the point where you smothered your mom with a pillow. Like, don't you ever embarrass me in front of my sons.
because I grew up a ballpark boy.
Yeah.
And
I was a ballpark boy, too. That's funny. That is Florida trash as it gets.
Yeah.
My dad thought ballpark, because they were more expensive. You were fancy when you had the ballpark.
Well, Nathan's are more expensive than ballpark.
Now they are, but we didn't have Nathan's as a kid.
No, I know.
Sabrat, Nathan's, you'd have to go to the city to get
Yeah, no, I switched to Nathan's because I thought that was big city New York, and I was like, when I started making money, and I made $35,000 a year, and then I was like, I'm rich now. I'm a
Nathan's man.
I'm switching to Nathan's. That's where they eat the hot dogs in New York, Nathan's. And the competition's named after them.
Well, are the big three Nathans ballpark, and then the one that my family gets, which is Sabrat.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
We get Sabrats, but I don't know which one's better.
Sounds obvious. It all depends on what you like.
I grew up on ballpark though because my dad liked his hot dogs thick. He didn't like a skinny little dog.
Did you
He
ever
get those big ones.
You ever get the really cheap ones where you can actually feel the bone dust?
Bone
They're like, yeah, they stretch them out.
You are homeless. Bone dust. That's my wrestling name, by the way. It's Bone Dust.
It's all gritty.
Here's a great detour. Do you remember when you were a kid when dog poop was white? Dog poop would turn white laid out on the lawn.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Why doesn't that happen?
It's because they were putting bone meal in the dog food.
Back in the day?
To stretch it out, yeah, and they don't do that anymore. So once the dog poop dried out, then you would see the little white flecks in it, and that's what made dog poop look white.
I did not know that. I did not know dog poop didn't turn white anymore.
Dogs are getting better food now than they did a generation ago.
Oh, I know. There's people that cook their own food for their dogs. They'll spend a whole day.
Oh, I listened to a podcast the other day, and they were advertising
Farmer's Dog?
No, it's like adult.
There's so many Dr. Jerry's, Dr. Bill's.
It's fine for human consumption dog food.
Oh, this is for old people. Because they eat dog food when they're neglected.
Yeah. Like literally, this is consumer human grade dog food, which is weird.
There's a whole ad campaign about it, like the Fresh Pet. You see that where the guy comes over and he goes, "What is that?" And he's like, "It's dog food." And the guy's like, "Ah," and then they kick him out of the apartment. You've seen those commercials, right?
Yeah.
The person kicks the. I'm not going to kick you out of my apartment for passing judgment on my dog food because I'm a normal person.
All right, what's next, John?
Potato chips.
All right.
Another 4th of July favorite. This is a limited edition from Utz, UTZ, lemonade flavored potato
Is it
chips.
Utz?
I've always said Utz.
I've said Utz too. Okay, this is going to blow your mind, Tom. My daughter is a potato chip queen. Loves them. Loves potato chips more than most things in the world. Utz is her brand. She likes Utz, the rippled, not their version of Ruffles is what she likes. She says they're better than Ruffles because they have more potato taste. They're less salty. They taste more like potatoes to her.
All right. I unfamiliar. I know I've seen and heard of Utz. I don't normally buy. Now, the comedian Leonard Oots, it's spelled the same way, right?
It is.
But he pronounces it Oots. But this
could be
is
Oots.
I think he's Outz, maybe.
Oh, okay.
There might be an O in the front of it.
So, immediately, I don't like the idea of lemonade potato chips.
I don't either, but I can only imagine it's going to be something like a salt and vinegar kind of a vibe.
And they do have real lemon juice, real lemon oil. They're sweet, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they do have
They're
a
not like as
sweetness.
sweet as a cookie, but they're sweet.
They're not bad. They're not bad. They're not my favorite, but they're not bad.
All right. They are. It's a pungent like lemonade though. Like it's a.
But a pleasant potato taste.
Yeah.
And it tastes. You tell me, but to me, it tastes like real lemons. It doesn't taste like lemon candy.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
It's better than I thought. Still not for me.
Not for you,
right?
Yeah, like I don't like sweet potato chips. I like all salty as you can get. Like I'll take heat. I'll take a pepper dust. Anything savory. But when you mix sweet or you start mixing fruit flavors in, I'm just like
I think that's where like May and I differ. Is that she seemingly likes the Utz brand because. I bought rippled regulars and rippled barbecue.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, I like the barbecue. It doesn't have a ton of seasoning on it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's why I like Wrap Snacks. Like, Wrap Snacks are the only potato chip brand that actually season every blank chip. Like, my mouth's watering because I'm talking about
thick
it.
with it.
Yeah, like, and I think that, like, is their kind of their thing, is they're like, we're not going to make these chips wimpy. When you taste a salt and vinegar Wrap Snack chip, it's going to get you.
You know, there's some evolution behind, the spice and why people near the equator like spicier foods.
Tell me.
Okay, so
sweat?
John is mixing in some facts.
Yeah, you can't let it out, do you? Do you see what you started now?
So I gotta fix
John's trying to be the fact smart guy on the show.
So apparently, like with the peppers, right? So only mammals can taste the Scoville unit or the burning sensation of peppers, right?
I'm a mammal.
That's
can you taste my Scoville unit?
Yeah.
So birds and fish, and the reason for that is because the plant doesn't want mammals eating it because our digestion and our teeth grind up the seeds, and then when we poop them out, it doesn't grow new plants. It ruins the seed.
Gotcha.
Birds will eat them whole, and so it doesn't mind birds eating it. So the plant evolved. It's not spicy to birds or fish or anything else but mammals, right?
Stupid fish.
So then why do humans eat it? Right? And it was a mystery for a while of why, because every other mammal won't eat any peppers because it burns their mouth, right? So the reason why humans eat it is because eating meat used to spoil, especially obviously in the heat of anywhere around the equator.
Sure.
Like up north, you could keep meat cool for longer periods of time.
It's cooler, yeah.
But ancient human realized that when you put the crushed up pepper on the meat, it'll preserve it longer.
Oh.
Right, so
I thought you were going to say you just can't taste the stink.
no, there's that too. There's that too, where it's like
there is that too.
But our bodies are made. That's why we like to age meat. So our bodies were can easily digest
easier to break down
aged meats,
sure.
and in fact, it's better for us to age them because we'll get more caloric content out of aged meat rather than eating them fresh or whatever. So, but smearing hot peppers on aged meat will help them preserve them longer. So then it was a necessity really, and more so in the equator, around the equator than the northern parts. That's why people that live around the equator like spicier things.
Started as a necessity, and we just kind of grow to like it.
And then over generations, thousands of years, we just learned to like it.
That's really, really cool.
And that's the history of the pepper.
So why does it make old, little German whitos like me like it? It's just woven into the fabric of humans?
Yeah, well, then it's just there's personal taste and stuff like that.
Because my daughter got it too. It's you could have skipped, right? Like, in my family, I like spicy foods, but so does my daughter.
Gotcha.
Andrea does not. Andrea does not like spicy foods.
Yeah, my wife hates spicy foods.
Not her thing, but Maisie got it. She's like, give me the spice.
She likes wasabi.
That means you got the dominant gene.
Do you guys like wasabi and horseradish? I don't like it.
I love it.
I'll have it on sushi and stuff like that, but I don't like
your eyes bleed.
Tons of it. It's more pungent to me than the pepper.
Oh, it hurt. I like to make it hurt on a roast beef sandwich. I'll go to Beefy King and load it up with horseradish so much it hurts my face.
Yeah.
Gets up in your sinuses.
Yeah,
you're just
I
gonna
love
wait for that burn to come back down.
Oh, I love wasabi.
But it's a sinus heat, not
it's a whole different kind of hot.
It's weird what we like, man. Food is weird. All right, good bypass.
Let me throw in at the end. So these Utz lemonade potato chips, they are giving $25,000 or up to, as they say, $25,000 to Alex's lemonade stand. It's a childhood cancer research fund. So.
It's a nice reason.
You buy a bag of these chips, something goes to a charity.
Yeah, here's what I would say. If you're grabbing a couple bags, because normally they do them in bunches, you get one standard, like a listener and I were talking about how Utz, barbecue, rippled are the like a top tier superior chip. You can get a bag of those and get a bag of the lemonade, and you've covered for the barbecue. Everybody will be happy because it's good. It's not what I would choose, but it's not a bad tasting potato chip in any regard.
Now, I'd like the chat room to vote whether my fun fact was more interesting than John's fun fact.
Okay, if you want to vote Tom, use the thumb up emoji. If you want John, use hot dog emoji.
All right. Okay, so what's next, John?
So next, you're talking about how you don't like a fruit flavor in things that aren't supposed to be fruit flavored, so
Yes.
we're going to have some trouble here.
He also hates communists.
Well, everybody should.
I didn't mean to get him started again. This was our whole morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you get some baked beans there on the table in front of you. These are last time I brought in some of the Bush's beans. Didn't I? Was it the dill pickle ones or apple pie? Did I bring in apple pie baked beans last time?
We had Dr. Pepper baked beans.
No, those were sausages. But anyway,
okay.
So Bush's has for summer.
No, I'm kidding.
They've got a dill pickle baked beans. They've got an apple pie baked beans, and then this one is Bush's Rocket Pop flavored baked beans.
Oh, so this is supposed to taste like a bomb pop.
Yeah, so it's let's see, cherry, lime, and blue raspberry.
Oh God, got him in my beard.
All right, so Rocket Pop or
because they don't want to pay for bomb pop, so they say Rocket Pop.
Yeah.
John, you can pack your things and get the hell out of the studio.
Yeah, it's not good.
That is not good.
Oh man,
That is really
It's like
bad.
somebody spilled Kool-Aid in your baked beans.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's separated. It's like you can taste beans on one half of your mouth and the other half of your mouth is Rocket Pop. That is not good at all.
Yeah, they needed to tone down the Rocket Pop.
Good Lord, that's bad. That's the worst thing you've ever brought in here by far, John.
I think
want
it's
to
just
yell
the
at
novelty thing.
I want to yell at you.
Like I will tell you, I had to order this special. Like Walmart stocks the apple pie ones and the dill pickle ones. I had to have these brought from the warehouse.
Like, hey, some guy wants this.
Yeah.
Like, who? The homeless guy.
The guy that cooks the cooked hot dogs in
And I had 2 cans of them delivered to my house. That was the whole delivery. The guy dropped off a box with 2 cans of baked beans in it.
Oh, he thought he was
Well, thank you for your service for doing that for us. We appreciate that. But that is, and you'll agree. I
it's
think
not good.
collectively, the three of us can agree that that's the worst thing he's ever brought in here by far. We've had some weird stuff in here. That is head and shoulders terrible.
Yeah, that's surprisingly bad. But super novelty, and I can see why it's just like people will buy it just, and then almost as like a fear factor. Hey, you got to taste this.
Would a kid eat that? Is it sweet? Is that what they're going for? They're not trying to lose money, is my point. I always try to figure these things out. Like,
I think they've put out enough of these that they'll get the publicity. Maybe people will buy the dill pickle ones or just buy Bush's baked beans.
Yeah. This is for like social media. Is it exactly what we're doing? Is some marketing guys like see?
I told you they do it.
I talked about them.
The guy that fries hot dogs in his car brought him to the 2 idiots, and they're talking about it. We're up next, right after lemonade potato chips.
So they're like, this is exactly what they wanted, but it is disgusting.
That's what does your wife say? It's
disgusting. Oh, barfo.
Thank you. Disgusting. Well, barfo. That is real bad.
And then the flavor is exactly what they say it is,
but they're separated,
which is why it's so bad.
But they're separated in my mouth.
Don't take another bite. Just pick it up and smell it. Tell me that it smells like a bomb pop.
Yeah, no, it smells like like a microwaved melted bomb pop.
Yeah, like candy. You know, like that smell when you're making. Have you ever made like or when you heat sugar?
Because it has all those flavors you want from a bomb pop, but then of course it also has like pork broth and garlic and onion and
the baked beans.
I'd like to give a shout out to Ballpark, by the way, because right after I ate those horrible beans, I looked at that hot dog. I was like, "I got you, dog." After this segment, I'm going to eat this hot dog. So I'm going to go to the bathroom and eat it like I want to eat it, if you know what I mean. I'm going to eat that hot dog. I don't want people to see how I eat this hot dog because I'm so hungry right now.
What else?
Cleanse your palate. A chance to cleanse your palate. The soda up there.
All right.
It's Sprite plus tea. I brought the zero sugar. They also have a full sugar version.
I appreciate you bringing
Apparently, you were talking about the internet.
Sugar.
This apparently started as a TikTok, Instagram trend of people steeping tea bags in their Sprite.
Okay.
And so I think it was out last year.
Now, we do know that the worst people in the world are internet people, right? Like because we're now just doing everything they do. All right. Sprite, zero sugar with tea. It does smell like it smells like a nice tea. It smells nice.
It makes sense because the lemon lime of the
it's
Sprite.
Arnold Palmery plus fizz.
Mix with...
I like it because it's also sometimes in restaurants you get iced tea that doesn't really taste like iced tea. It just tastes kind of like they said iced tea.
It's
over the
fizzy
glass.
iced tea. I would buy that in a heartbeat. Yeah, that's good. Tea, that's good. Imagine like after you got in running and you're hot, zero sugar Sprite, you slam that.
Some thick Sprite.
I love a good zero Sprite because it's got no caffeine in it. That's good. I like that.
Well, I'm surprised this no caffeine.
Yeah, I like
because it's Sprite. There's no caffeine.
Okay,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's decent. Although easily made yourself if you wanted.
Sure.
Just pour Sprite in your iced tea. But
now I'm going to say that about this next product. This is King's Hawaiian Shake 'em Bites. They make regular, but these are banana flavors because of the Minions and Monsters movie that's coming out.
Yeah, all right. So these are.
So it's a little clear box full of about 24 little cubes of King's Hawaiian bread. And then it comes with a packet. In this case, it comes with a packet of banana sugar that you shake over them and shake them up. And I think they're okay.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, these promote the Minions movie.
Yeah.
So I love a good King's Hawaiian bread. And every time someone brings it around, like my friends, the Browns, they got like a loaf of King's Hawaiian bread, and they did that deal where they spread like buffalo chicken on the whole thing and made little Hawaiian bread sandwiches.
Oh, the sliders where you bake it as the whole thing of sliders.
Yeah. And then
I don't like that.
And they make one giant sandwich, which makes a two whatever I don't know how many come.
Yeah, it makes like 12 sloppy sandwiches.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it tastes a little artificially banana-ish,
For me, I would say some people have suggested like taking a handful of them and throwing them in the air fryer. They get a little more like monkey bread. Just warm them up. Don't try and cook them.
It's fine. I mean,
I will say that package, like I said, it's about 24 little nuggets of Hawaiian bread. What do you think that costs?
$8.
You got it. $8.
I'm pretty good at that.
So I'd say if you really like King's Hawaiian bread, these are fun to try, but you can get like 50% more bread if you just buy the rolls, and it's a save $2 or $3. It's a lot cheaper to just buy the rolls.
I don't like how King's Hawaiian bread sticks to the white cardboard. I don't like that. I don't like the wettiness of it. Like it's wet. You know what I'm talking about? Like when it's in the cardboard?
Yeah, no, I know.
It's weird. There's like, can we get that bread? They make it in a loaf now or no?
They're making it in different. They're making it in sliders. They're making it in big buns.
Is it too wet to be loafable? Is that why it has the white cardboard?
Well, kind of like Wonder Bread comes already sliced because you'd never be able to slice that at home.
Right, because it's too squishy.
When I was in Hawaii, like there's a bunch of small one-off, like this place has the best bread, Hawaiian bread. It was all about Hawaiian bread, and it's like, oh no, the Hawaiians love their bread, the best bread. Everyone was like,
best bread.
And then I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that they like bread so much.
Why? I don't
know. It just doesn't seem very
when
islandy.
You look at Maui,
and Bahama bread too is a thing. I was like, why?
I've never had Bahama bread.
People, like my mom used to. Every time we were in the Bahamas, she'd be like, "Oh, I got to get some Bahama bread." The Bahamians make
Wait,
the best.
Is that just a bale of weed? Like, what is Bahama bread?
No, the Bahama bread and Hawaiian bread.
Is it similar?
No, it's a little different. But it's like small islands are known for their bread for some reason.
Bread?
It's like a sweet bread. Yeah,
so Bahama bread
sweet
and
bread.
Hawaiian bread are both sweet breads, not necessarily sandwich bread.
Yeah. And it's just I don't like. It's not. It doesn't. It's not synonymous with island. Like bread is like the middle, like a bunch of wheat fields.
Like pilgrims
Nebraska.
are bread. Like a Quaker makes bread.
Yeah. Like why do
island people? You pick fruit. Is that what?
I don't know.
You want to limit what they do.
The fact that their thing is bread just doesn't go
because they're on an island and bread should be more landlocked.
Yes.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
I figued it out.
Yeah. Like
what's you guys take on ube? The purple yam. It's in everything now.
Oh, I thought you were talking. We used to work with an old he's like from the Ukraine. We worked with a.
Did I tell you I ran into him?
We used to have an engineer at Real Radio named Lube.
Lube.
He was the funniest.
Did I tell you he didn't recognize me?
Yeah, because you've lost a lot of weight since he's seen you. I mean, you probably 30 pounds at least, right?
Yeah, well,
since because we were stressed as we were super. Well, yeah, probably. How much did you weigh at Real Radio when you were there?
Like over 200.
Okay, so yeah, like 50 pounds.
The anyway, I saw him and he didn't recognize me, and then I was like, oh, that's what I do to other people.
Yeah.
Like it did affect me because I saw him so much.
Did you explain who you were?
No.
Because then he'd be like, "Oh, you used to be so big and fat, you disgusting."
It was too awkward to explain to him who I was, or that we've talked a million times, and I used to work here. Like,
so you just disappeared into the night.
No, we rode the elevator together. Whoa. And then I'm like, "Hey, Lube, it's me, Drunky," and then he's like, "What?"
You're not drunky.
And he had no memory of whatever the hell I was talking about. And then I was like, no, it's not fun. And I just went on. But he had no idea who we were. And I was like, man, I thought we had a bond.
Oh, that's like a sad song. Like you just met in the elevator. You didn't know what to say to him. He didn't remember you. And then you went your separate ways, never to be seen again. That's like a really sad 1970s song.
Yep. Anyway.
I saw Lube in the elevator.
And then I was like, how the hell are you still working here?
Oh, well, once you get there and you get the checks, you just keep it going.
So is that the last product?
No, I got one more.
Okay.
American
He's got a gun!
apple pies. Fried apple pies at McDonald's. These are only going to be there, allegedly, through July 4th. So Saturday is going to be the last day, unless they run out early.
Yeah, do you know the story behind this?
No.
Okay, years ago, I don't know exactly when.
He's too young to remember fried apple pies?
But they would always fry the apple pies. And then somewhere along the line of changing everything to be more healthy, they took the apple pies and they baked them.
Yeah.
And then everybody
15
that
or
liked...
20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And then everybody that liked these fried apple pies was like, well, the new apple pies are trash.
Okay, well...
Because they're baked,
Yeah, they're not good.
They're not trash. They're just not as good as a fry.
Not even close as being as good. Like, they hated them.
So these are the old school fried...
It's hard to tell exactly, because they look a little skinnier to me, but the joke I was making is, did they get skinnier, or did I get bigger, or maybe both?
Oh, my God. They're so good.
Oh, yeah.
Way better than the baked apple pie.
No, yeah.
Because it's crunchier.
Mm-hmm. There's two places in America where you can get fried apple pies year-round. McDonald's fried apple pies year-round. One is every McDonald's in a certain state. I bet you can guess.
Georgia.
Nope.
Mississippi.
Hawaii.
Oh,
he hates the bread. Oh, no, God, we just got off of it. He's like,
Hawaii never...
Why'd you know for fish? Fish is all obvious.
Why Hawaii for fried apple pie?
Coconut.
I don't know if there's an official word, but the story goes that just they wouldn't eat them. People were like, nope, this isn't good. So they went back to the fried pies. Plus, they also do like haupia, so they do like a coconut one. And they do, I think they might even do a sweet poi.
Does Hawaii love their McDonald's? Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah. No, you can get Portuguese sausage. It's like there's 3 or 4 things on the menus in Hawaii.
Portuguese sausage sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we brought our
diabetes,
the corporate diabetes to them and ruined their culture.
And then, I love you.
It wrecked their systems. They were just eating so clean before we got there.
Remember old Pasco? Remember old what's his name? The old ukulele one.
Yeah, we killed generations.
Israel. I used to have to say his name when I worked at the Smooth Jazz station. Israel Kamakama. Wait,
you can do it.
Shoot, Kamakak. No.
I
used to say it wrong, and then I found out the right way to say it. Kamaka Viva Ole. There we go. Israel. Kamaka Viva Ole.
I love the way he's saying it. Was just always so beautiful.
This should teach us something, too, with the fact that...
Are we going out with a Tom's final thought? Are you going to teach us something here? What have we learned today? Between bomb pop flavored beans and banana flavored shake 'em bites and hot dogs, what I know America's all about is freedom.
This is an American speech. I'm putting it out there. We have to not forget that the people have the power. You see, this is how it works.
That sounds like communism to me.
No, we're against that. I'm talking about the fact that we're a democracy and these corporations, they'll do whatever we want. So if we want the fried apple pie back, we
just don't eat the baked one.
We can not eat the baked one and demand, just like Hawaii, they were like, we're not eating this. And guess what? They're like, we'll fry it up for them.
Fry their pies.
Because they only care about money, and that's all they care about. And so, but we all like just accept what corporations do to us, and we're like, why'd you take it away? We loved it. But then we don't do anything about it. And then we just take it. And they're like, well, we knew you'd take it, and then we're going to offer it a limited time.
But you like taking it.
But I'm not going to stop taking it.
Okay, you're stopping.
Let's force the corporations and the government to do what we want.
To do our bidding.
Yeah.
No more baked pies.
We can do whatever we want. There's not enough cops to stop us.
Okay, I like that. Is that what you're going to... Is that the speech? Is that the final thought?
Well, I'm just saying.
So
that's what leads to fights in the streets with police officers.
I mean, I do love his final thought is, do whatever you want. There's not enough cops to stop us.
No, I'm just saying. They were all just like, oh, okay, we'll do what you want. We got the power.
We want fried pies, and we want them now.
We're going to take the power back.
Yeah. I'm just putting it out there.
Rage
4th of
Against the
July.
Machine.
Anyway, John, thank you so much for coming.
Great job.
Let me throw in the other place you can get them is if you're ever in Downey, California. The longest continually operating McDonald's is there, and they still fry their apple pies.
Oh, okay.
Is that something to be proud of? Like literally, we're the longest,
and without moving locations. Like they haven't moved.
Yeah, no. As far as I know, I haven't been there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as I know, it's been the same place, been operation decades now.
So, John, what are you doing for 4th of July? What's a John Graham 4th of July?
I might go see a movie.
Okay, that's not the 4th of July.
God. What are you going to go see?
Well, that's during the day when it's hot.
Go see a sad movie on the 4th of July.
So, what movie are you thinking about?
Supergirl, maybe.
Okay. I've heard that's a real uggo.
That's it. Well,
yeah, I heard that's a stinker.
Well, then I thought you were saying because so many of the incels have been saying she's not pretty enough.
Oh, that's not what I was saying.
Okay.
She's a beautiful Supergirl. I've heard the movie's a real stinker.
Well, when you say Supergirl, it implies a certain quality that she's not attaining here. Anyway,
I might do that.
I didn't know you were reading my Reddit.
Were you doing a review of Supergirl?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tom's anti-communist movie reviews.
So you're not doing any pool barbecue?
No, I might go over to a friend's house around lunchtime or early dinner.
Okay.
But then after that, I'll probably be home because my cat will be hiding under the couch for about 5
Are cats scared of fireworks too?
Well, it's not so much, in my case, my cat, it's not so much fireworks.
He leaves the news
She
on.
thinks it's thunder.
Yeah.
okay.
Thunder and lightning under the couch. The wrong truck rumbles by under the couch.
Yeah.
So fireworks sound like thunder to her, and so she'll be under the... She seems pretty content once she gets under there. She seems relatively calm. She knows she's safe, so it's not like I think I have to drug her up or anything. But yeah.
You get under there with her.
How do those drugs work? I know my sister uses like some sort of CBD dog treats.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Don't know about that.
I don't know. Have you tried CBD?
Personally, it's been a long time, and it didn't do much for me.
The only thing that works for me is full-blown real marijuana.
yeah, lots of it.
Yeah, I'm talking 500 to 800 milligrams. That's the only thing that'll work. And then I'll be under the couch. But CBD, we're through that now, right?
Is it what works? Like for the pet owners out there, they're gearing up for this Saturday to
Going to your
drug
vet and getting the good drugs.
The vet sells it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like pharmaceutical grade.
Well, Maggie, my mom's dog, she used to have Xanax, like real human Xanax.
Oh, really?
Like teeny little Xanax. I'd have to take 8 of those things to calm down. I'd take 8 of them, and I'd be like, oh, it feels like a 0.5.
Well, there's also it's like a, what do they call it, a thunder jacket or a thunder sweat or something? It's like
but that just makes your dog look cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen, you put the thunder jacket on your dog, and your dog looks cool.
Like the real dog. Stupid.
I'm laughing over here. I think it's funny.
And then,
John, do you ever, serious question, you go to a lot of places and do a similar bit like this that's not called What's in My Mouth. Serious question, do we embarrass you?
No, I mean, I keep coming back, though.
Okay, all right.
But that doesn't, we embarrass a lot of our guests that keep coming back.
Yeah, I'm gonna
EJ, I don't even know why he comes on.
I'm going to start asking everybody that comes in here, I think it's time to get the truth.
Joey Mazant,
I think we embarrass him.
We call Kenny a pervert every time he comes on.
Not every time.
I think so. Well, once we found out he's a pervert every time. Before we didn't know before.
I was like, well, the world must know.
John, thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate it.
You, man.
And we hope everybody enjoys their 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, have a great 4th, everybody, and please be safe.
And we'll be right back. Welcome to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Come on over and watch the show at Tom and Dan Live. That's our social media. Everything is on there. All videos. We've got YouTube Shorts that are on there. Tons of new listeners have been subscribing to our YouTube channel. I mean, the last 2 weeks, I think we had like 500, almost 600 different people. It's like a ton of new subscribers. So thank you, and thank you to YouTube for pushing us out there. Slam that. There's a button called the hype button. If you hit that hype button, I guess it pushes us out into YouTube more. So
yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, one button could help us out.
Really good. Really good. First time this has ever happened. I don't know. I'm going to, let's talk this out real quick before I introduce our guest.
Okay.
I've never had the guest ever write me and basically demand that I write them a song.
Okay, all right. So
normally they're just like, you get what you get. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't, if I have time.
Yeah. But normally they're confused, like they don't even know what show they're on.
Correct. But this particular guest, he wrote me and demanded a song.
Yeah.
It is our very good friend Cadillac Pat.
What's up, gang? What's up?
Welcome, Cadillac Pat. I have your song ready to go.
Yes.
I have it, and I'm going to have to do some editing because I wanted it to be real.
So what did he demand, though?
He wrote me an email, and he's like, hey, if you could, if it's not too much trouble, can you write me a song? And I want it to be in 90s G-Funk era style.
Okay, all right, 90s G-Funk.
Yeah, 90s G-Funk.
Yes.
And
okay.
I think I literally hit, I'm delivering on this.
Wait.
I do feel very confident I'm delivering. I'm going to have to do extra work. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cadillac Pat's G-Funk Anthem.
There once was a surfer looking motherfucker, and what this bitch like doing for pleasure. He would hide some trinkets and other dumb shit. Then he'd tell everyone he knew was treasure. They say one man's treasure is another man's trash. Here's some Cadillac Pat for that ass.
Oh, wow. I am finally.
What an ass.
That is great.
Cadillac Pat.
There you go.
Oh, I love it. Finally, I made it.
It's got a little bit of a little Nate Dogg.
I love that. Yeah, that was that's straight up my alley right there.
I knew that as soon as I heard the Nate Dogg, I was like, we got it.
That is it right there.
The mental illness of writing something that you're going to have to fix later.
I know.
Every time I hear it, I'm like,
because it's not. It doesn't sound right. If you have them edit it or you do it any other way, it's just not as good.
It's like graffitiing your own house.
No, you know what it is? It's following the original thought. Because if I were writing a song, I would write it uncensored. So I'd say so if I'm becoming Snoop or that character, then I'm not going to say, there's this guy I know named I'm going to say, there's a crazy mother effer named Cadillac. You know, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't not, it's almost like my brain is it's baked in. I can't not do it now. But you're right. It would save me, hours of time.
No, it shows that you want the true art of it.
I want the true art.
Anyway, and you're willing to do extra work for it.
Send
I appreciate
it to you.
it.
I know you like to play that for what you play it as you're walking out to a hot tub.
I do play Daniel's stuff if I can. And I emailed him. I didn't even text him. I emailed him. It sound more so he would do it. You know what I mean? Because it's a little more professional.
So welcome to the show. We haven't seen you it's been months.
Yeah, right? It's almost 2, I think. But but I don't want to be too much around here. You know what I mean?
No, I understand. A lot of people do like you. A lot of listeners will email me and say that they have found you.
Yeah, a couple of them,
at Brass Tap.
Yeah.
Some of them, we did get an email from a gentleman who said you were hassling him.
Oh, yeah?
Because he was like looking for your treasures, and maybe he was like, stupid. And then you were like, he minced words with you, I think,
there's been a guy that comes in with his kids that was not leaving me alone. He's like, hey, man, give me a hint.
There we go. Hey! Dan's on the board.
He's like, and Pat does not like kids.
No, but he wouldn't shut up about it.
It seems like he would, because he lives in a fantasy
he's the
Pee-wee Playhouse.
Yeah,
he's the kid. Did you just say he lives in a Pee-wee Playhouse?
Well, I was saying, like, Michael Jackson went the exact opposite. He's like, I want to be a kid.
Next thing you know,
I want kids.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you ever come to me and hand me a duffel bag and say, you got to throw this out, I'm not going to do it? I'm going right to the cops.
But
wow.
Pat,
I'm going right to the cops.
He wants to live in a crane game, pinball,
an arcade.
But then also doesn't want kids around, which is weird because you think like, oh, this guy loves kids. Does not.
Because kids take over. It's like you're throwing a football at a tailgate, you and your buddy want to throw a football around, if there's any little kids around, the little kids take over throwing the football around. And you can't even have a little toss with your buddy because the little kids start getting in there every time they want to throw it.
Yeah, you're ruining my male-to-male relationship as an adult, kid.
I'm glad you mentioned playing catch with kids because you stand there every time, hundreds of times, you put your arms up and then you just throw it over, and you have to go pick it up. It's not catch. It's you go pick up a ball off the floor.
Especially in football, it bounces a million different directions.
And then you throw it. It bounces off their hands.
Well, who are you playing with? I mean, there are some kids that can throw it. You go to Venezuela and play this game. If you go to Venezuela and play catch, it is awesome. Let me just tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Venezuela catch is fast as hell. It'll throw your fingers off.
What if you're at Tank Dell's family reunion? They're all, no matter, they're catching everything.
It's a faster reunion.
I'm just saying, at the Van household, it's just pick up off the floor, throw on the floor. That's what it's called. It's not
That's so mean.
That's catch.
Leave them alone.
Anyway, before we started the show, we started talking about Church Street.
Yeah.
And Church Street, for those outside of Orlando who don't know, it's a street downtown Orlando that used to be
the best,
kind of the epicenter of the party downtown.
Yeah, it absolutely was.
And
it was even like a tourist area too. Like in the mid '90s, you would go there on a Friday, Saturday night. They had people selling little light up toys there. There was like horse-drawn carriages. It was a tourist center before there was even like a nightclub scene.
Oh, we're losing. I mean, by the way, this is the last year for horse-drawn anything. They've been having so many problems in New York City, and they're gone. This will be it. I guarantee in 2 years they'll all be gone.
They've been trying to get rid of horse-drawn carriages for years.
Yeah.
It seems like no one really, except for
the guys that are trying to make money off it.
I've been on a horse-drawn carriage, and
St. Augustine multiple times,
and it's not good.
Yeah, I've seen them in St. Augustine.
You know what? Okay, all right.
They smell.
Yeah, they're poo-pooing into some sort of
satchel. It's a hanging satchel.
It's like a hammock, a poo-poo hammock.
It's called the McAfee.
And
they call it the McAfee.
You're pooping into a McAfee. You're just like the guy running it. You're
you turn to him. You're like, where am I? You're in St. Augustine, man.
Yeah. And then it's like everything.
You're sitting behind that part of the horse too, like with your girlfriend. It's like you don't.
Well, you know how carriages work, right? They don't put the horse behind you. Like have the horse push you around.
Yeah.
Right? You're expected to be sitting in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
You're moving slow. It's like it's on wooden wheels.
It's loud.
And it's like clip clopping.
It's uncomfortable. You feel the judgment from everybody looking at you. You're like, why you're contributing to animal abuse.
You're driving in an abuse carriage.
Like, all right. And then a tragedy happens in New York, and then
there's been multiple ones. And one, the horse got injured, and they had to put it down.
They got to put
right
horses
there
down
in New York City. So you imagine you're over there, you're in the back riding. This thing has a heart attack, falls over. Then they got to go over and bolt its head in front of you,
right there on Fifth Avenue.
Mahoney has to pull his gun out.
All right, everybody back. They're like, I got to put down this horse.
They're like, put your coat over its head.
No, everyone knows that's not how you do it. Everyone
blows the coat off.
They're like, oh God! You go to the squad car, and in the back of your squad car, you get out one of your
ARs.
Well, you can, but what you really need is one or two of those teddy bears they give kids whose parents.
Yeah.
You duct tape the teddy bears on the front of that AR so it doesn't make as much noise.
You got to turn your head the other way.
Yeah. And then the coat is for splatter, but everybody knows all of that.
So Church Street used to be the jam, and it used to have all kinds of nightclubs and bars.
So I got the tail end of Church Street.
Same.
I got the good of it. I'm the oldest one here. Like I went to every bar there, and Pat's right. It was like you were kind of like. And Pleasure Island was like this too, but these were specifically engineered places that adults could go to kind of party that were like considered very upscale, and I thought very like this is the future. Like all entertainment will be like this from here on out. Boy, was I wrong.
Well, it's like it was our version of like Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
What's the one in Tennessee that we went to that time?
Broadway?
Maybe Broadway. It's just bar after bar, venue after venue.
Music Row.
You just walk, and that's what Church Street was like. There was a bar bar and every other.
And it looked cool. It had a vintage look to it, like with the bricks and the brass and stuff everywhere.
I used to do the street parties. I went to Church Street every Saturday night for 14 months.
Yeah.
That was a Mako's promotion where every Saturday night I was at Church Street, and then even when that ended, I was at Latitudes so I spent years on Church Street every week.
I saw both of you playing instruments on a stage at Miss Monster on Church Street in 2005 or 6.
Yeah, when they used to host big street parties.
Yeah.
Halloween
parties. Was the craziest one.
Oh yeah. And so
I still have never been to a Halloween party bigger than that.
So
that's same.
It was insane.
So
difficult to get around. Insane.
Pat has a relic from church. Tell us a story about how you got this.
My buddy used to work at a place called Dragon Room, which was next to Chillers.
Oh, by the way, maybe we can help source.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping this too.
Okay, yeah.
And my buddy in the attic of Dragon Room found an old barber chair that he put back together and gave me as a present in 2005 because he knows I'm into old stuff. It's been in my garage ever since as a chair you sit in. It's from 1938. It looks really cool. But then I was telling an old manager years later about this chair, and he's like, wait a minute, where was this at? He's like, I used to be the manager of Chillers, and we had a barber chair in front on the sidewalk, and you could walk by, and people would the cute girls would pour, I guess you could sell alcohol then on the streets. They would pour shots on your head.
Well, they were just shot girls.
Shot girls on the street.
It would work, I remember this. The way it would work is you'd walk up, and then no different than the girls that would have those cartons of Tutors. Those
I
remember
the Tutors.
Tutors are great. It was a variation of that. The girl would be like, you want a shot? You want a shot? $3 shot, $3 shot. And you'd be like, sure. They take you sit in the barber chair, and then they pull the lever, you go back, and then they tutor in your mouth, and then they push you back up, you swallow it, yay!
Take a photo with her, I'm hoping.
They used to give you a downward motorboat, but that ended with goddamn Louis C.K. He took my Tutors.
Oh, by the way, he has a new special on Netflix, out today.
Yeah, no. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah. I was like, he's back.
Yeah, I got a newsletter from him all the time.
Dan said Tom said he can figure everything out with time, and sure enough, Louis C.K. figured it out with more time.
Oh, he did. Yeah, give him enough time, and then people will forget that he was whacking it to people on the phone. That's weird.
I need to have some a lawyer come in and explain exactly what Louis C.K. did. And I know it's all over the internet, but the problem is
just start doing it. Imagine me calling you, and you're like, "Hello," and then if I were on the other end, and you're like, "Hey, Dan, what's up?" And I'd be like, hey, man, I need to, your contact at the RV place. I think I want to rent an RV for my family. And you'd be like, okay. And you'd be like, hey, by the way, while we're talking about this, I'm just going to whip it out and go for it.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not that bad.
But you'd also do it in front of people, too. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sometimes when you're laughing about something you want to do, you'll laugh like this. And everybody knows that's something he wants. Like, that's his tell. He wants to do that.
You just did it. It's called the I Want a Clown, man.
It's called the honest clown laugh. He's not a liar.
That's true.
All right, so you got this barber chair.
Yeah, it's been in my garage for 20 plus years now, and I've been trying to vet that this is actually the chair because it makes complete sense. My old manager was the manager at Chillers, and he had it in the front. My buddy found it in the attic, basically in the same building above one of those businesses, and he put it back together and gave it to me. So I'm trying to find somebody that has photos from them in the 90s doing the shot thing so I can look at the photos and see, just to see if I own it.
Also, it's good to have, I like it when... And we make fun of you a lot, Pat, about having all this stuff.
He's a good sport. He's tough. He can handle it.
And Daniel, we were at the Orlando Science Center, and we were looking at, they have in the gift shop, they have replica fossil skulls of dinosaurs.
I have
you
one.
Can buy. Okay, so and Daniel mentioned he's like,
out.
I always thought when I was an adult I'd have a bunch of interesting things displayed around my house.
Yeah.
And you have this.
Yeah.
And then it's like that barber chair. I like it when the interesting thing also has a picture of it when it used to be.
Oh my God, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Authentication is what we're going for.
Yeah. The authentication of that. Then you could see it. You're like, oh, this is the same chairs. It's like when.
lot of miles on it.
When someone has a historical relic or whatever, and then has a picture of it being used or from back in the day, I like that.
You should start doing that for modern things.
Oh yeah,
like right under your air fryer, put 2024. Purchase this at Target with Tommy and Max for Mother's Day. It would be funny, and you have a real plaque underneath it.
Take a picture with your iPhone 17 in the mirror, print it so you can keep it with you. You got your iPhone.
So where do you keep this barber chair?
It's in my garage. It's just a chair in the garage. That, my garage is like a little bit of a man cave as well.
Okay,
that's where the claw machine is now too. So
that's what my garage is becoming. My garage, I put a desk in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm starting to re-sticker the walls and put up different
what I've got.
knickknacks. I put a TV in there. I have speakers in there.
And it's a mess still, but it's organized chaos. It's got my tools in there, so it's got a little bit of that weird old tool smell that everybody's, it's a weird thing.
I like the old tool smell.
It's weird. I don't know.
So what I'm hearing is
like sweet rust.
Your lady put everything in the garage, and now you convince yourself your garage is your new man cave.
I like it better out here.
I like it hot.
I know. I
didn't like the house anyway. I love it better.
I just bought one of those portable air conditioners that has the tube that you put out the door. But we use it out back. I just put it in my backyard, plugged it in outside, and I just put the tube.
No, that's really bad for the environment.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Unlimited energy.
And it just blows sort of cold air in the hot backyard while we're watching. We got a TV out back too, so that does help keep it sort of cool. Yeah. I just started doing that 2 weeks ago.
Of you screaming unlimited energy. It's freaking hilarious.
Oh, you pay for it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I just leave my hose on sometimes.
So you could do the same thing with a cooler and a fan.
Yeah, but
that's a little more efficient and probably better for the environment.
Yeah, but it's too humid that way. I've read it gets this because it's just cold, humid air. Because the ice melts.
Have you tried it though?
I have not, but I wanted to do that.
I have one.
You know how much energy it took to ship that ice from the ice factory? Igloo,
so for me to make the ice in my freezer,
the diesel, the human energy, all the air, the electricity it took. The AC is fine.
Yes.
So Pat, I noticed that you brought a weird-looking vintage suitcase today. It's sitting next to you.
One of my favorites.
It's a cloth suitcase. Yeah. Can you hold it up right in front of you? On your camera here. Okay, there it is. It's okay. I'm going to widen this camera a little bit so we can see your treasures better.
I do like an old school cloth suitcase because everything is made out of that
plastic
polymer and plastic that's indestructible.
Too much plastic these days, man.
It's all hard. And look,
it even had littlest, tiniest wheels on it back before they were making suitcases with wheels, but it has tiniest little wheels. Why wouldn't they make them a little bigger like they do in suitcases now? It's got so you can roll it.
Well, I think because they're not retractable, they had to make it the smallest footprint possible.
Okay.
So how do you roll something when there's no retractor?
I don't know.
There's no extendable arm.
No, that's purely just to move it around.
There.
It's purely just to navigate.
Okay, it wasn't for. It was still meant to be carried.
Yes.
It was.
And you can see on the sides there used to be a strap.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, on that side. Is there one on the other side?
No. There's a little button though, as if you button something to it.
The strap may have gone inside.
Maybe.
Or maybe even looped around one of the wheels.
And it makes a cool sound. It makes always that sound you want to hear. Listen. I always like that sound.
Yeah.
It sounds important.
Well, it's spring-loaded.
All right, I brought a couple things.
Okay.
It's also the sound you hear before a lot of people die.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny hearing that sound. Do it again. Do it again on the microphone.
Opening an old suitcase.
It kind of,
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I
just like that sound.
Oh my God, we're a sound effects house now.
All right, so one thing people forget about, no one ever brings up anymore how cool it was the mag light. You weren't cool enough unless you had a mag light back in the day.
Well, what's wrong with your mag light?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? It's just a standard mag light. No, it's just the big cop edition one.
Oh, you got the. Okay, now he's doing. Oh my God, your carrot top.
I'm doing. Wait,
look at it. Look at his hair. Your carrot top.
Wait, and look, if it's not long enough, I got an extendo too to make it even longer.
Oh my God.
I am carrot top now.
Put your hair in Wendy's girl.
Look, I did this drunk a couple weeks ago, and it's been sitting in my garage waiting to come in. But I thought it was the funniest thing, so I'm turning into carrot top.
Now you're making them like carrot top like props.
So you're making props like carrot top that aren't funny.
Yeah.
This is the point where the concrete Mike is sitting waiting. He's like, I need to have an animal interaction. This is so I can talk about it. And you're going to the zoo, and you're like, maybe I'll fall into this pit. Like, you're now making things that don't.
You're forcing it. You're forcing it. You are. Can I see your mag light?
But I did that on purpose.
I don't even know what the hell.
I wanted you to see that.
Here's this mag light. And then look, it's slippery like that. Oh, he just keeps going. He made it bigger. All right.
But turn it on. That's actually from the 90s. That's from like 98. And look, the lighting is so terrible in it. Like your iPhone's got better light now.
Have you seen the kits they have now
to change it to an LED one?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I like it original.
Have you changed all your mag lights? I am probably the only person in here
that did it.
That bought kits for all three of my mag lights. I got a red one that was. I like to keep one in my car. I always have a mag light, if you'd ride with me, on the left side of on the driver's side, kind of like where that little black tray is for your seat. You know, the guide that keeps your seat, moving back and forth?
Yeah.
There's like a piece of...
a little spot there.
Yeah, and I always get a mag light. I get a new one. Then I try to match the color to whatever car I have. But this one, I just have a regular black mag light. And I just stick it down there. And it comes in handy.
They're like a little weapon mixed with a hammer, mixed with something heavy. This one, I'm the only person that bought, if you buy a mag light, the original one's in the back where you put the battery in, but you can't get to mine because there's tape on it. But there's an extra bulb.
Yes.
So I used the bulb, and I went online and bought another bulb, not even an LED one. I bought an original bulb to put it back in the back of this. So if this one ever goes, I've got another original bulb to put in it.
Yeah.
But this is like, if you go at night with this, you can't see anything. I take us to check the mail in the middle of the night so no one thinks I'm like a prowler. I'll walk in the street with it on, which maybe makes me look more like a prowler. But I'm like trying to let everybody know that I'm there.
Tom looks so confused when you say that. I just love having you here, man. You make me laugh.
Goddamn. I don't want to scare anybody. I'm just putting on my nighttime ski mask.
I do.
Just because my face gets cold.
Let me run this blood all over me.
My face gets cold.
Warm me up a little.
So the mag light holds. It's too heavy, and there's what is a 4D battery?
What kind of weak humans are you building? Come on, dude. You can hold a mag light. You're a strong man.
Also, I've lost every flashlight I've ever owned, and I've never owned it more than 3 years. Like after 3 years, lost.
God, that's crazy.
I
still have a mag light. You remember my white VW?
Yeah, a little tiny one. I remember it.
It was an 07.
Yeah.
That's how long I've had that red mag light.
Yeah, no, you keep your...
No, but it's just crazy that I'm like... But it's also obsessive, too. So
I just know where things go. I hate losing things, so I put things... Like, the only thing I lose still is my keys, which is the worst thing to lose. I put those everywhere. But everything else, I got a little home for everything. Because I hate that feeling.
Do you have to train yourself to do that?
Yeah, because you lose it enough and you get so frustrated with yourself enough that you just tell yourself, like... I'm not doing this again. So this mag light's got a little spot in my kitchen. My other mag light's got another spot in the garage.
Can I go on a bit of
You could do that or train yourself not to care about it.
Yeah, that's
I would.
I wish I didn't care. I create memories for every little thing. It's annoying.
Everything I've ever owned, I look at it and I'm like, even though I like it, it will be gone. So I'm not going to get attached.
Yeah, I get attached to the stupidest. I get attached to the to-go cup from Publix that I bought. I have a memory with it from McDonald's. It doesn't even have like a cool Michael Jordan on it or anything, and it's like I got a memory when I went to McDonald's with my buddy that day, and I just keep that cup until eventually, because those cups break. But
does it make you sad?
It's annoying. It makes me annoyed with myself that I keep little have little...
Can I rant about mag lights?
Yeah, and by the way, I understand how the hoarding disease works.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. You're like, I know you like heroin and you'll do anything for it.
I need everyone listening that is a parent that puts together stockings for Christmas to understand this and understand this good.
Okay.
All right.
No more mini mag lights in the stocking.
The mini ones?
One. No, the one that you put one
double A. Yeah.
It's a triple A.
Okay.
I don't need one.
Ooh,
I don't want one.
I kind of want one.
They don't do anything. Please stop. I have a drawer that has like maybe 20.
Tell Andrea.
No, it's not her. It's her family.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping this message gets out.
My version of that is the little... What do you call the little... Leatherman. That's like a little.
Yes, that too. I get a lot of Leatherman.
But I like having those around. I don't know why. I probably have like 8 of them.
Yeah, but they're never real Leatherman. They're always
it's from Target.
A crappy Leatherman, and then you go to use it and it breaks. And I'm like, well, why'd you even give me that? Don't give me that. Just you know what? Just enjoy the day with me. I don't need any gifts.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Sometimes you don't got to give me a crappy gift.
No gifts.
Just because it's free doesn't mean
save your money.
Yeah.
You need that. Just spend some time with me.
You know, sometimes you got to check the box. That's all.
Get the mini mag right, stick it in the sock. All right. That's
like in the bar biz, there's all kinds of giveaway swag stuff that comes through all the time, and everybody they feel like they need to take it constantly. And they're like, there was a person engraving Guinness glasses last week at Brass, and they were like, "Oh, don't you want to get one with your name on it?" I'm like, I guess so, but I'm not going to really use it. So why am I going to waste this guy's time?
Oh, you don't like it when people are doing something that they think is special on site, and you don't think it's that special.
I do fake it. I'm good at faking it too. But it's like I don't need another piece of glassware that I'm just going to sit in my.
But it's got your name on it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
We have too much stuff.
Yeah,
and the giveaways. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're poisoned by it.
Yeah. It's endless.
Trash.
Just things. I'm like, and we keep getting more and more things, and then we're like pushing it out and donating it. It's just a constant stream.
Who are you donating it to? Who are we donating it to?
Like, I have no idea. I don't know who Goodwill.
Where does it go? Yeah,
everybody has too much stuff. When you look on the side of the road,
I'm like, homeless people don't want this stuff.
Yeah, because they have a shopping cart full of their own crap. Like they have a whole bucket load, 80 pounds of garbage they're dragging along. A dog that's got cancer. They've got everything.
And I've donated enough stuff to Goodwill, and I go to Goodwill enough to hunt for old stuff that how come I never see any of my stuff eventually? Because I've donated like pieces of furniture over time, and
you're super crazy if you donate your stuff and then you go back around to see if some of it's going to be. What do you like? You secret shop your own trash you give out, dude. You're nuts. I almost cursed. You're effing nuts.
You see if it ends up in Goodwill, like you're like, no, this is my shirt. Then you buy it again. It's just like, I'm going to donate.
No one will ever. And then you completed the cycle. You donated it, went back into circulation. It came back around with a price tag on it. You pay $3. You put it back on.
Do you know how many?
Sick.
You know how many posts we get of people that are at Goodwill and find like an old Tom and Dan shirt?
Oh yeah, I look too actually.
And you know what? It's kind of insulting.
No, it's not, Monjero. A lot of it has to do with GLP-1s.
No, okay, well, no.
Because they can't wear it anymore.
No, I know, but regardless of the reason why it's at Goodwill, when you take a picture and you put it on social media,
it's sad.
Yeah, it's like a has-been type thing.
But I think it's a badge of honor to find it at Goodwill.
We've been doing this for 17 years.
Yeah.
So, like, of
thousands of shirts we sold.
Of course, people end up, like, the shirts get old. I'm glad they don't throw them away, because better than going into landfill. And people are like, buy it, and
they
hey,
like them.
I bought this
vintage shirt.
Yeah. But still, insult. I don't know how to explain it.
I have
like your stuff is in Goodwill now.
I have one that I can't even wear. I have one that's a 3XL old Real Radio shirt when they changed the logo to the splotch, the terrible logo.
Yeah.
And on the back of it, it says, "We say what we want." And I'm like, oh, it's such a good shirt.
Yeah.
But it's so big and garbagey that
you can't get rid of it because it's cool because it's old.
I like it. I like it. I mean, eventually I'll be fat enough to wear it, I think.
Also, a lie.
The biggest lie.
I don't even really say what I want.
And if you heard that, you wouldn't want it.
And I could. Anyway, so what else we got?
All right, okay, I got some more to me turning into Carrot Top. I bought some old magazines, and I'm an OJ guy, so I found this old OJ. It's from like 1994.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you're an OJ guy?
Yeah, no, I like the trial.
No one has ever, not one person in the history of time.
Well, they said it before it happened.
Yeah, maybe before.
Like Naked Gun. They were like, oh, I'm OJ. Yeah, but then they were like, oh. And then, like, some people were like, maybe he didn't. And then, but now, no, everybody knows he did.
But it's got a list of all OJ's friends, like people that were like who's in court in and out.
And you cut a picture of yourself out and put it as one of his friends.
I did.
Dude, how am I guessing this?
And look at there's a caption too there.
All right, so then you see it. You can see Pat. He did a really good job, dude. I mean,
I did it like in 5 seconds.
He's not doing Photoshop either. That is him cutting a photo and gluing it to the page. That's old school photo. That's original OG Photoshop.
Oh, yeah.
And then he even used the same font.
That was all chat. My girlfriend did that through ChatGPT. She did all that.
Dude, she is killing
you're
it.
involved in your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Poor
She
woman.
did it in like 5 seconds. It was great.
Oh, she killed it.
Yeah.
Like, that looks so good. Okay, it says, and let me give you some of the other people that are listed as friends of OJ.
Yeah.
We have Paula Barbieri. We have Bill Chang, Jose Camacho. We all know Al Collins. That's one we know.
Yeah,
and then we got Cadillac Pat. 46, 90s superhero by night, bartender by day at local spot in Waterford Lakes, cruising in a 77 Eldorado Cadillac, top-down classic rock blasting, known for pulling off clutch saves, crafting legendary cocktails, and dominating every claw machine in sight. Loves the thrill of the win and the spotlight of fame. Journalist for the trial, bringer of facts, the drama, and zero fear to every story.
Everybody's got something like that on there. So she just used it and made it.
I like that you. I like that you are kind of pulling her into your cult.
So yeah, I like.
And before, am I correct in thinking that before it seemed like she was fighting your strangeness, but now she's participating in the game?
She has no choice because it's not going to stop. So she can't.
Right.
You know, it's like.
And you guys look happier than ever.
Yeah.
But seriously, I follow you on
yeah.
social media, and you both look like you're just having the time of your life.
She likes it too. You know, it's fun.
You can see it
because I enjoy it. So it's fun to.
Have you seen how happy they are? They're happy. They look. You guys look like you're having a great time.
So I remember I involved Crystal into a couple bits on the radio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't speak on this. He can speak on this.
Yeah. And then I remember early on because I was like, they seem to like this with.
My family hates everything I do, so I'm not even. I have nothing.
But and one of them was me and Crystal sit in the General Lee.
It wasn't even the General Lee. It was a version of the General Lee. It was like a car painted like the General Lee, not a real one.
But also a sign of the times.
Yeah.
2005 it was still okay.
We only got a couple more years with these General Lees, so we got to get the most out of them.
Crystal's been a gamer for this whole time because we were just talking about Travis Kelce and what's her name getting married in the stadium.
Taylor Swift.
And that's her name. And I'm like, freaking Tom got married in an arena the same exact way.
I was telling Daniel this.
I married them. What are you talking about?
Wait, wasn't that the legal one? Or is that not? We can't.
No, that was and technically though we had a notary behind, underneath the TD Waterhouse. They notarized our marriage certificate. That was the one that what's his name, crazy man signed it.
Oh, Corey Feldman was the witness.
Oh yeah.
He witnessed your marriage.
I thought a stormtrooper married you or something.
You know what's interesting is that I bet you, based on that fact alone, I could get Corey Feldman on our show. I bet you I could.
He won't remember.
I thought you were going to try to work on that anyway with Feldman. I thought he's available for interviews and stuff like that. I thought
he is, but Tom's probably right. I think because of severe mental illness, he will not remember.
I don't know, but he seems like a man of the people where he'll
lie and say he remembers it, but he doesn't remember.
And he does such small festival things. He knows his worth. He's not doing stadium concerts. He does these little.
He knows where he's at.
I feel like you could get him.
That was 20 years ago. Do you remember going to an arena football game and signing the back of someone's marriage certificate? You know how many weird things he's done?
If he lives here locally, he might remember it just because he's driving around these streets. This might pop in his brain. But if he's an LA guy, then it'd be tough.
Sometimes I would think he's got a duffel bag.
So let's talk about this Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, because it's Madison Square Garden, and the rumor's been they're building a castle.
I saw pictures of it, like a white.
So
they're both huge New Yorkers, and no, they're not.
So they're
it's like, wait, what?
They're doing a gigantic public,
which is so strange to me.
Filled with Madison Square Garden filled.
Are they gonna? If they're selling tickets, it makes sense to me that Taylor Swift wants to make a little nickel off this. But other than that, it seems odd that they would both want to be public like this, unless they're doing a bit like a radio bit, and then they're gonna have a real one. That's what I said they're gonna do. They're gonna have a real wedding after this radio bit to make some money.
Yeah, but then what's real? Is that you mean legal? Until you sign the marriage certificate, because legal and what's considered real is all subjective.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's really just legal, and then whatever else
if you want to have an intimate party for your close friends and family, which still could be a couple of hundred people in a real private area.
This is 1,000.
Oh, that's it.
They're capping it at 1,000.
You don't need Madison Square Garden.
They must have some. Does she have a deal?
This is what it's telling me. Rehearsal dinners Thursday night. 100 people will be at MSG's Infos Theater. Then the wedding reception Friday into Saturday morning. Cocktails start at 4 p.m. on the 6th floor of the concourse. I guess they're using the whole thing as different.
They're not using where they play freaking basketball. They have rooms.
Venue. Okay.
They have rooms where they must have weddings on a regular basis.
Okay. She has 135 New York police officers that will be assigned across the whole wedding for 2 days.
Like you go to the Bellagio, you can say, I'm getting married at the Bellagio, but the Bellagio rents out conference rooms all throughout the back bowels of that hotel.
Stevie Nicks is expected to attend and possibly perform. Ed Sheeran, Suki Waterhouse, Graham Norton, Zoe Kravitz.
Okay, so it's not
most
like
of the Knicks starting lineup. It's black tie dress code. Weird.
Yeah, okay. It's not as cool as I thought then.
So
kind of weird.
I guess when people hear Madison Square Garden, you think it's in the middle.
Yeah,
like the entire arena.
The people they're baiting us to clickbait. They're clickbaiting.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
I hate it. What the hell?
I hate it too.
Wait, everything on the internet is for you to be like, what?
I stopped clicking.
Yeah, we should all stop clicking. We'll stop this. We have the power.
There's a lot of stuff like there's dolphin clickbait that I know not to click, and I just I know. It's not real. It's like
what do you mean dolphin?
The Dolphins are signing this big wide receiver. There's some kind of fake saying, and it's like you could tell it's not like a real site. Click it. And
yeah. I get that. Gets me too. I'm like,
stop clicking.
I know. I've learned.
I'm like, Tyreek Hill's coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever it is. Like, Joe Burrow's making a change. God damn. But then it's all garbage. What the hell?
What are your new? What do you want to get new?
What do you mean?
Got any white whales of
I want
90s memorabilia?
Blockbuster sign from outside of a Blockbuster. That's what I want badly.
Did you see the Hooters sign that they had up on the BDM page?
No.
They were trying to get me to buy it. $2,000. I could have bought a full size orange Hooters sign.
Damn, that's almost wheelhouse. But
I know.
I like Hooters. I'm more of a Winghouse man. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah,
well, that's not 90s.
Well, it was around in the 90s. I went to Winghouse in the 90s.
Really?
Maybe late 90s, early 2000s.
I thought that was early 2000s.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Right there, though.
Because 90s to me is
Hooters.
It's not even 99. It's like
90s. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's like peak 93, 94, 95.
Yeah.
Like, and then you get 99. And
it's still for sale, they're saying.
Damn. I'm going to save my money for a block, but send it to me.
I tried to get a Mountain Dew sign, like an original. I told the story in the air too. There's this Mountain Dew sign that said steak biscuits underneath it. It was like from an old Southern general store, and I bid on it. I bid $350 is the most I went, and the thing ended up selling for like $4,800.
Damn! Have you seen that MTV? The giant. It's here in Central Florida. The giant moon man. You can see it from the highway.
Yeah, it's in Sanford.
I know it's close by.
The Moon Man's in Sanford. It's from the MTV Movie Award.
I see it every time I go to my boat.
That's the sign of a good marina is that they have a Moon Man from MTV trashed in some auto yard.
That's what I want. Is that
it's trash?
You want the Moon Man?
It's huge. I'll put that right in my backyard.
Just drive over there, make them an offer. It's trash. It's being destroyed by the elements.
Yeah. I know, but I mean that's what's going to happen because where am I going to put it? I can't put it.
Cans of silver spray paint back in business. I'll help you. If you buy the Moon Man, you got your first paint boy. I'll be one of your paint boys.
All right.
Isn't there some sort of con called Saved by the 90s?
Yes.
I'm getting emails about it, I think interviews.
Are you going to that?
Where and when? Is it at that place that's on Mills in Virginia that...
I don't know, but there's some sort of big event called Saved by the 90s, and then there's like 90s, people that were relevant in the 90s that are all involved.
Like a con of some sort?
I don't even know
House of Blues, Orlando, June 27th, so we missed it.
Oh, my God. By one weekend?
I think it's a band.
Oh, is it a band?
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought maybe Vanilla Ice was going to be there because Vanilla Ice insulted me behind my back, and I was told later by it. It's one of my claim to fame.
This guy sucks. He's not Carrot Top. Word to your mother.
He thought I was like a bouncer at this college crappy bar in Pensacola, Florida, and we had Vanilla Ice as a performer, and his backstage was a U-Haul van, and the stage was this old concrete like there was a building on it at one point, but it's a concrete.
Hold on. Imagine back then you'd be like, you'll be performing for the president one day. He'd be like, no, wait. He's like, I'll bet my life on it. Like at that moment,
do the Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go song too.
At that moment in his life, performing in the bar you worked at.
Oh, it was a dump too.
If you would have told him, because what year was this?
This was 1999.
Yeah.
It was a freaking dump of a place.
Yeah. Because that was like, that's.
I mean, he wasn't on the horrible come down then.
I know, and it's not that far after his height.
I think 99 he was
peaked
dead.
with Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
that's 92 for Ninja Turtles 2.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, he's on his way down. But I'd still.
But yeah, that's probably the lowest of his low because that's before he got on the reality shows in like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same thing. It's a low of a low.
Yeah. Anyway, so
so he came out of backstage on that ramp that you get off of U-Haul. You know when you pull the ramp out, and they put that on the concrete thing, and I was like his security along with a couple other people, and we had to like watch the stage. And after the show, he's like talking S about me because I was being too like aggressive, trying to watch his back. I was trying to do my job too good. He's like, man, that guy needs to chill out over there. I think he's bothering me.
That gay guy. Crazy. That guy's dressed all weird.
Yeah.
That muscle ponytail guy's weird.
It's like Howard Stern talk S about you on the air. It's like, that's for me. I'm like, I got vanilla ice.
You loved it.
Well, I was on that clip too. Remember when you played that clip? It's me in the background laughing on that clip.
Isn't it true that when Vanilla Ice talked mad S about you, that was what made you make your villain turn to become the treasure master? Right, can we talk about how are you still the treasure master?
Oh my God, yeah. People ask all the time. There's 2 hit up brass that are there forever, and they're like, it's always people are like, where's it at? I'm like, first of all, it's not for you. It's for me to know that it's there. If you happen to find it, it's cool. But I want it to be there. Wait a minute,
you've never said that, but you've never said that these are your treasures and that we can just like meander about them.
Well, there's one specifically that I just love that it's so plain as day, but you're never going to find it. But there's just one specifically that I see every day, all day.
Pat, I know we talked about this before, but in the future, because this would be awesome, and that when you become an old man, you should get all your life's valuables.
Yeah,
liquidate them, turn them into some sort of actual treasure.
Okay,
and then hide it. And that will be your ending.
My
legacy.
end.
Yeah. Because I mean, it looks like the disease is back, and it's better than ever. And then you will push everybody you love out of your life again.
Oh yeah, you'll chase her away. Is what he said.
But it'll start.
He's got a bomb. I don't know what that is. I knew it. He's got a detonator. Why do you have a bomb detonator in my studio?
This is something else that I made over the weekend.
You made a bomb. Okay, well, please do not detonate it.
Look, I bought this old TV and I made it. Look, you can play. It plays Jurassic Park.
Hold on.
Wait, yeah. There's the beginning of it. If you don't know if you can hear it or not.
So you bought a little old TV and then you hacked it to only play Jurassic Park.
Only Jurassic Park, that's it.
And it'll just loop it. It'll just continuously loop it. So now wherever you go, you can watch Jurassic Park if you're bored.
If I'm bored. And I did the antenna just for aesthetics. You know what I mean?
So you don't even need the antenna?
No, but you put it up, though, just because if you're on a plane watching Jurassic Park, you want to freak out everybody. Like, you're going to hit the flight attendant in the eye with.
Also, you have them thinking that you're pulling it out of the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
There is an element of Carrot Top to you.
Yeah, I like Carrot Top, so I'll take that all day.
Yeah. I can't wait until I'm an old man and I see the Pat hit his treasure and it makes some sort of Newsmax organization or whatever I'm watching.
When he dies? Does he die? And
that's how it goes.
Yeah, and the news will be like the local influencer Cadillac Pat
he left a note to his latest treasure.
And he said, "I'm leaving everything I have, that's worth the X amount of money, and here's the riddle that you have to solve."
Ooh.
And then everybody, people do that.
If you've seen, there's a book called The Secret, and a guy had like 11 or 12 treasures throughout the country, and only 3 have been found. That show Expedition Unknown, they spotlighted it, and 3 people. It's like a poem with a drawing, and then you have to figure out the riddle. And he's hid legit money, treasures all across the country.
There was a Netflix documentary. All right, Pat, turn off.
I'm trying. I was trying. All
right. There was a Netflix documentary about that where some old man did the same thing, hit a treasure in the Rocky Mountains, and then it got out of control, and people died trying to look for it and this whole thing. But, the interesting part, and everybody was begging him to stop. and like to stop this because people were dying trying to find it.
People. I can't stop.
And he didn't. And his explanation, and even the people that were looking for this would say, they're like, it gave me a purpose. And it's interesting what like a treasure or some sort of purpose,
a goal,
will give a human being.
Yeah,
a dream. Because
I get that feeling.
Because if they don't have anything else going on, like, and then they feel like I'm not driven for anything, you know, because it's hard to find something to be driven to in life.
Yeah, for sure.
Because most people, you just get a job, you get a family, you have your mortgage, and you're just like, you're just going through the motions.
You're disappointed with all of that, and you want to die.
And you're just going through the motions, and you're like, well, it's too late to, like, you know, really do, like, this is what I do, and like, what is there? But if you have that treasure that you, like, become.
And you control it, it's a sense of control.
I mean, that's why I go to the gym. I mean, honestly, the gym is that sort of thing for me. That is a sense of control that I have. Being dedicated to the gym, that's 100%.
Yeah, but that treasure too is interesting that human psychology of having something to like be driven toward, or like to find.
Yes.
Where even if you don't end up finding it, like you are grateful that you had the journey to look for it.
Yeah, I get that 100%. That's why I've always been a guy. I got a metal detector now. I got one of those cool. No. I got one of those cool. And I got one of those cool chrome shovels that has the holes in the bottom you bring to the beach. I got one of those too.
They're not cool.
I can't wait to use that.
Oh, we're about to go because I have a little treasure hunter in me.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Because the truth is, there are billions of dollars of gold in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
And then even in like the land buried and stuff that we don't know is lost.
Yes.
You know, and it's there, but we know it's there, proven that it's there, lost. And whoever finds it is rich. You know what I'm saying? And like,
and you're obsessed
with the feeling of finding it. It must be, oh my God, it must. That feeling.
But so many people have tried to find it. So what makes me think I'm going to find it?
I know that's the hard part. That is the hard part.
Yeah, but you may be thinking about it like in a different way. Sometimes people overthink it. Sometimes it's right under your nose.
Yeah,
right? Sometimes
like my treasures at Brass, people overthink it. They're right under their nose.
Yeah. And then sometimes it never will be found.
I know.
Here's the only problem with your treasures is that they're not really treasures. So if I'm standing over it, and let's say it just happens to be a Butterfinger wrapper, right? And I'm standing over it, and you're like, you're warm, and I'm like, is this a Butterfinger wrapper? You know, like, I'm not it would need to be, if you were saying that you hid $10,000 and some gets right under their nose, I'd be out there.
Well, I had $27, so there's a little bit of value. The $27 one is out back of Brass. Anybody can find it 24 hours a day, and it's there, right there for the taking all the time.
All right. Well, Pat, thank you. Speaking of Brass, Tab, how often are you there?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights all the time, unless I'm out of town. But come in and see me anytime. Yeah. Please tell me you heard me.
Yeah, go see Cadillac Pat. Please. Maybe he'll give you. I'm not saying he will. Because normally he does not. But I don't know. Maybe he'll tip him big. Maybe he'll give you a hint to one of his treasures. You never know. Never know.
You need to start like an Orlando treasure hunters group.
And I
don't know, just meet with other treasure hunters
and just try to figure out what they're looking for. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because they have something that I don't know about.
You'll be the coolest one there.
Yeah, the network. Some of the. Have you ever seen guys with metal detectors on the beach? They're pretty interesting.
I mean, they are.
They're like old.
I'm trying to get there. I got to get there.
Yeah. None of them work out though.
Very skinny.
Yeah. Seems like
not a lot of muscle.
Which is weird because you're walking a lot, but that hasn't.
It doesn't translate.
And you're holding
sweeping zombies.
But you think you'd have one buff arm. But
no, it doesn't translate.
Very flat,
lightweight now.
Morbidly obese.
With the big belly and just noodle arms.
Yeah. It's weird.
They're built like Doug Funny. Remember the Doug cartoon? That's
Doug. Yeah.
They're built like Doug.
All right, follow him at Cadillac Pat.
Yes, please. All social medias. Follow me.
And then we will see you on Monday.
Bye.